Hey Oracle Gang, it's your Oracle Gang Baddie here, back at it again for another live stream reading. Happy Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. This is going to be your major money shift incoming this May. You're going to have a career breakthrough. I can feel it. Can you feel it? Let's lock in. Drop your zodiac signs down, chat stream below. Let me know y'all ready for the read. Let me know y'all ready for this career tea. Okay, we're going to be tapping in period. All right, you guys, so thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for coming in early and hanging with your girl. We're going to be starting off with Taurus. Happy Taurus season to all my Taurus gang biddies and zaddies. It's your birthday, so happy birthday, Taurus. Thank you for tuning in, for being likers, hypers, subscribers, commenters, etc. of the channel. I really do appreciate y'all and sending you love and light for your birthday season. All right, you guys. Now, without further introduction, let's just get started. Okay, I ain't trying to hold you or anything like that, but Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Ashe. Let's get into prayer. Thank you, God, Source, Creator, angels, and ancestors, for everything that you do for me and the collective on a daily, all the love, the sustenance, the abundance, the peace, the harmony, the grace, the balance, the protection. For we are nothing without it. We are everything with you. At this time, I ask that you cleanse my space, my mind, body, soul, and spirit, of any low vibrational energies or entities that do not belong here. Only that of the highest white light is allowed in this space. Anything low vibrational is commanded to leave out by my higher forces of the highest white light, Ashe. And so it is. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for all that you do for us on a daily. Please allow me to connect to the messages deemed worthy to come in from Aries all the way through Pisces signs. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good when it comes to their career, finances, and a relationship to money, honey. Thank you, Spirit, for all that you do. For we are nothing without it. We are everything with you. So glory be to the Most High, to the Most High, forever and ever and ever, Ashe, and so it is. It's going to be a good day, y'all. It's going to be a grand rising. It's going to be a good day, y'all. Say, it's going to be a good day today. Say it. It's going to be a good day today. Period. All right, so lock in, you guys. It's May. We're almost to the summertime, but we're riding through this spring, as we should. And we're starting off with Taurus. So where are all my Taurus gang biddies and zitties? Drop your zodiac signs. Let me know you're in the room. We're going to be starting off with what your major money shift incoming is this May and what your career breakthrough is going to be and all that good stuff. Okay, so drop your bulls down in the chat. I want to see a whole stampede. Period. All right, let's lock in. Hey, Latoya. Shout out to my OG members of the channel. We got Latoya, The Bay, Lena, Kay. Who else do we have? Early up this morning, we got Mimi Pie, Miss Archuleta's in the chat. Did I miss anybody? Let me know. Let me know. All right, let's lock in. Okay, let's get it. And all my in-betweens, of course, I see Anna and Steezo coming into the chat. All right, you guys, thank you for being here. Newbies, OGs, and in-betweens. Let's get started. What oracle deck do I want to use today? My psychic senses are tingling. What is your major shift incoming this May? Let's say. Ooh, let's start off with this one. This is the one. This is the one. They said this is the one today, OG. You're going to use the career money oracle. Yeah. They got that ship coming in. You know what I'm saying? They got the ships coming in. Straight up, ready to dock at your crib with them gifts. Period. All right, you guys. Let's lock into the message. Let's get it. We're going to start off with this, and then we'll see where we're guided. Happy birthday, Bull Gang. Ashe, Ashe. We're starting off with Taurus. All right, so let's lock into your messages. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What do we have here for Taurus? For the highest good when it comes to career, finances, and the relationship to money, honey. What's this major money shift coming in for this May for my Tauruses who will be resonating with this? All right, if you guys don't find that you resonate with any of my videos, you can always check out my other videos on the platform here, of course. They're always available to you, as well as checking out my site. The link to that is in the description box below. I have so many different perks on there, upcoming things. It is updated with the latest and greatest, so go check it out. Links to all that is in the description box and as well as pinned to the comment after this live stream. All right, let's get it. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Taurus? Let's say, what do we have here for my Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Ashe, ashe. What do we have here for my Taurus? When it comes to their major money shift incoming this May. What do we have here for my Taurus? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. I like what you got. Wow. We got the pendulum, the moon. It's a crescent moon to be specific. And we have the anchor. Wow. Ooh. Any of these symbols could be significant to you. A pendulum you could have seen recently, or maybe the pendulum ride at like carnivals or festivals or some type of amusement park. We have here the moon. The crescent moon is definitely significant because we have that new moon coming up on the 17th. New beginnings, do your cinnamon rituals and all that good stuff. We also have the anchor here. The anchor could be very significant to you in a symbolic way when it comes to unanchoring yourself from something you may have felt stuck in, or anchoring yourself into a particular career endeavor or project or mindset to get things done. Okay, so it could also be that you're traveling. Maybe you're taking a cruise. Maybe you're going to be on a yacht this summer or this spring. Maybe you're going to be on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. I'm on a boat. You remember that song? Bye. Bye. Did I age myself? Let's lock in. So we have here the anchor. The anchor represents an anchor that's anchoring you to stuck finances. A lot of you Tauruses are going to be getting out of major stuck financial issues. So you could have been having like financial setbacks within the workplace, or maybe you find that you make money, you make good money, but you blow it easily, or it goes low very quickly because of other bills, responsibilities. Maybe there's things that pop up that are unexpected. It has unexpected expenses attached to it. Things like that. Okay. So I'm seeing here that you'll be uplifting yourself out of that, and you'll be doing a lot of, I feel like a lot of you Tauruses, because you're the earth sign, you'll be doing a lot of like grounded work. So I don't know if y'all are outside a lot, or taking time to take your lunch breaks outside, being in the sun, or sitting in the grass, or underneath a tree, or even if you're just chilling in your car, maybe you just go to a place that has more greenery around you, so you're surrounded with earth-like energy, you know, the bees, the butterflies, the birds, you know, stuff like that. So I don't know what it is, but I feel like some of you Tauruses are intentionally putting yourself in these grounded places to kind of reconnect to whatever you feel like has you disconnected in the society world. So that's what I'm kind of being channeled to tell you here. But with that being said, I do feel like you're going to be traveling. And for a lot of you guys, travel could be subjective, traveling for leisure or for work. So take it how it resonates. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hold on. Wait, why was that a sign? Oh my God, period. That is somebody's car. That's not my car. That is not my car. Bye, girl. But that's somebody's right here on the other side of the fence. They're going to set off everybody else's alarms. Why, when I said that, the alarm went off? Alarms go off when Taurus enters the building, period. Alarms go off when the Lord speaks, period. Alarms go off when your blessings enter and arrive, period. I know that's right. And you could do it again, Spirit. Lock in. I just said y'all are going to be traveling, and traveling is subjective to those who have travel plans or travel opportunities just pop up. So this is talking about travel plans leisurely or travel plans business-wise. Oop, and the alarm sounded off. I said, that's the message. I'm screaming. So you are literally going to unanchor yourself from anything that has been creating money blocks, especially if it came to like work-related things, bills, or just like how you spend your money, you budget, or if you don't budget, things like that. So Spirit is saying all that financial stuckness is going to be finally in balance, okay? Water could be related to you in some way. So maybe traveling has to do with water. So maybe you're traveling a body of water. You could be taking a flight to a different country. You could be, maybe going to the beach locally if you're nearby. For some of you guys, you might just be, traveling for work, and water is related because, maybe you buy a water bottle and you at the airport and you're like, I'm traveling for work. Like, there's something here about water related, you being back into balance, you being back into this grounded state, but more in a flow state. Okay. So I'm seeing you're grounded in a flow state. So yeah, y'all are going to be stable. Let's see the next message. Shout out to the OGs. Everybody's like, confirmation, confirmation, confirmation. I know that's right. Period. And you say you love to sit near water, even if it's a swimming pool in your complex. The water sounds calm to you. See, even Latoya said it in the chat. Shout out to Latoya. Thank you for the party hat, Bebo. I appreciate the gift. We have here the next card out, the crescent moon, and it says here, fleeting funds, unknown source, being guided, moonlighting, odd jobs, night shift, part-time. For a lot of you, your money shift coming in this may come from a part-time workplace position that you have on top of your full-time, or a new avenue or way of doing something. So you could be working overtime, you could be working odd end jobs, you could be adding more services to maybe a platform you have or a website or anything like that. So I'm seeing here the crescent moon really showing me that for some of you, you're on your hustle, you're on your grind. I mean, what Taurus isn't? And it's showing me here that you may have been experiencing fleeting funds, again with the anchor here. The anchor and the new moon is telling me that since there's a new moon upcoming and approaching, you are approaching new beginnings. And that only happens once in a new moon, right? And we also have a blue moon at the end of the month here on May 31st. Again with the sirens. I don't know what's going on. Now it's the freaking emergency sirens. Emergency, emergency. Spirit is getting you out of an anchored place of fleeting funds. So this is what the major money shift incoming this May is a career breakthrough. A lot of you guys are going to have this happen between the new moon and the full moon. So the new moon is on May 17th, if you want to clock a timeline, and the once in a blue moon, second full moon in the same month is on the 31st. So between the 17th and the 31st, something major, something amazing can happen that can unanchor you from fleeting funds. It's a new beginning. Shay, what the heck? And it's an emergency, period. Oh my God, Spirit's coming through so crazy today. I love this for you. And then we have the pendulum, and this is going to be your last card. The pendulum says, fluctuating income, indecisions, new strategy, seasonal work, job changes, making choices. And again, this is that back and forth feeling, that feeling of like, I don't know what I'm doing, or that feeling of like, man, there has to be a better way, that feeling of like, should I revisit this and come up with a new business plan, business model, or financial goals for myself. You guys are really, really reflecting and going into different avenues of what you actually want or how you're implementing your time, energy, and your coin into certain things. So with that being said, all of this tells me that Taurus, you've been having a rough time with your money, and Spirit is saying your major money shift coming in this May is the opposite. It's going to unanchor you and put you into new beginnings, so you're not in this swinging pendulum of back and forth energy. If anything, you're going to be on a swinging pendulum of like, should I do this opportunity or that opportunity? Because a new beginning arrives, right? So you're going to be having multiple things to choose from, but in a positive sense, rather than multiple things to choose from because you're like in a negative place and you're needing to just do what you need to do, right? So Spirit is showing me that you guys are going to be getting out of this. Wow. So let's lock in with the last card, and then we're going to get into my Aries. Thank you so much for the euros, Muna. I appreciate that super chat. Thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much, you guys, for showing love in the chat. All right, let's get it. So Spirit is saying we're not getting specific on exactly what it is, but we are here to encourage you and reassure you, you do got something on the way. So this is going to be your message so far. Let's get one more message here for my OGs. Oh, they're actually telling me to switch the Oracle deck. Hold on. They said switch the Oracle deck. Okay. OGs, they want me to use this one. Hi, Lisa. Thank you for being here. Ashe, ashe. Shout out to my newbies, OGs, and in-betweens. If you'd like to become a member of the channel to get shouted out, to have access to OG emojis during the live chat, and to also get personal mini readings, you can always become a member of this channel. All right. Click the link in the description box below or pin to the comments if you're interested. Okay. The first card out says responsibilities are lifting. This is your major money shift coming in. It's also saying that it's clarifying the anchor here on the card. What was difficult, had you anchored, had you stuck, or had you sweating, or had you tired, or had you confused, or had you annoyed with the path. Spirit is saying, I'm anchoring you so you can have less responsibilities and this weighted mood, feeling, or attitude on your shoulders. It's going to make you feel a lot better. You're going to feel a lot lighter is what Spirit is saying. So get excited. All right. For a lot of you, you are going to be getting a new job. Again, we have here odd jobs, night shift, part-time, and a job change energy with this new moon. So for some of you guys, you're going to be offered a new workplace position or a new workplace altogether, especially if you're unemployed. But if you guys are self-employed or you're employed in another workplace, this could be showing me that you're going to get an upgrade wherever you're at. So either more clients or customers, or it's going to be something like, if you're working for someone else, it's going to be something like a promotion or a bonus. So Spirit is really showing me that you're getting out of a stuck place, okay? So that's the major money shift coming in. It's a career breakthrough for a lot of you. And what else is here? Last card out for my Taurus. What's the breakthrough? Wow, the interview. Wow, the interview. That's what I just said. I'm so excited for you guys. So that is going to be clarifying the pendulum energy of you going back and forth. Of you might have multiple interviews here, options for job offers, or multiple bonuses, upgrades, or multiple things that you're doing, and you're just trying to manage all of that. You could have multiple streams of income. You could have multiple clients or customers. You could have multiple job offers. There's something here coming by the bundle. Period. And you're going to have to go back and forth trying to figure out, which one is the best thing for me? So Spirit says, use a new strategy to figure that out and make the choice, okay? For some of you guys, this is your season of work, change, and success. Wow. Taurus. Taurus. That was a good read. That was a good read. All right. So if you guys like this video, like the video. If you like the channel, subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to press that hype button, okay, you guys? Click that hype button after the live stream ends. There's a hype button. So hype my video up. Hype me up. All right, you guys, that really helps the channel grow. And if you guys would like to have personal readings, like I said, become a member of the channel or check out the links in the description box below. You can check out my site. I have offers there as well. All right, let's lock into my Aries. Taurus, have a great birthday season. Let's get into Aries. Ashe. Where are my fireballs of the chat? My baby fireballs. My baby Jack-Jacks. Because Aries is the youngest sign of the Zodiac. Y'all remind me of Jack-Jack from The Incredibles. He turned into a little ball of fire, and he will always giggle and have a good time. You guys are like little baby Jack-Jacks, Aries. That's my baby Jack-Jacks. I'm about to call y'all that. All right, so let's lock into my Aries gang, my youngest sign of the Zodiac. And let's get into your major money shift incoming this May. What's the major career breakthrough? All right, you guys, let's lock in. Thank you, Latoya. Latoya in the chat said, don't hide, subscribe. Screaming. Yes, my OGs always come through heavy on them. All right, so if you're in Aries, let me know you're in the building. Lock in, drop your Zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. If you would like to interact in the live stream chat, you have to subscribe to the channel. So make sure you subscribe so you can get access. You'll have like a little 5-minute waiting period. You'll be in a waiting room for a while until you get to participate in the live stream chat. So that's why I always encourage people to subscribe. So that way, by the time you come back for another live stream, you're already subscribed and you don't have to be in the waiting room. All right, so definitely don't hide, subscribe if you want to participate in the live stream chat with all the OGs here. All right, let's get it. Hi, Sandy Sam. It's good to see you in the chat. We got Annalisa and Bebo. Let's lock into the message. You say you love that movie, Bebo? The baby is a full Aries. Oh, God. Literally, like, if that baby was any Zodiac sign, baby Jack-Jack is an Aries. I love The Incredibles. You guys actually make me want to watch that this weekend. All right, let's lock into the message for my Aries. My baby Jack-Jacks. Ashe. Let's get it. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What do we have here for my Aries? Ashe. What do we have here for my Aries? Ooh, first card out, the light bulb. Lucrative ideas, a new income source, inspiration, entrepreneur, new job, and creative work. Y'all got the light bulb? Okay, energy. All right, okay, energy. So new ideas, creativity, and sparking, and possibly you guys having a new workplace position, or if you're an entrepreneur or self-employed, I do see a lot of more ideas coming to you. A lot more of like, oh, I want to do this. Oh, I want to do that. Kind of like a spark, like of inspiration, motivation, excitement. I'm not surprised because we have Uranus in Gemini, and Uranus is the sign of spontaneity, adventure, and doing things quickly, or getting excited about something pretty quickly and taking action towards it. So Uranus and Gemini energy is happening at the same time as these double full moons back to back in the month. And then we also are going from Taurus into Gemini season soon at the end of the month. So your ideas might be flowing, growing, getting excited, kind of like that fuego inside of you, okay? That fire. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. You guys having unstuck yourself from any type of creative block. For a lot of you guys, you might have a creative block. This is going to be a major money shift incoming for you this May. Is your creative block being lifted? New ideas flowing to you. You getting inspiration out of nowhere. Just like it dawning on you, hitting you. You know, you getting the download. You getting the creative like workflow or creative like idea to present to someone, or to even present for yourself if you're self-employed. So that's what I'm seeing here. For a lot of you guys, you apply for a job, you're going to get the job. A lot of you don't realize that interview, you left a really good impression, all right? Or the interview that you go to, you will leave a good impression if you haven't yet went to it. All right, that's what I'm seeing here. We also have the heart card coming out. So Spirit is saying you're very passionate about some particular personal goal or career goal that you have, and you need money, or you need creative ideas, or you need a particular lifestyle to fund that and to put yourself in the direction of that. So we have here emotional spending, joint finances, being supportive. We also have counseling, guide, and having a job you love. So these are all the bullet points to this card. This card is telling me that you guys are emotionally attached to a particular goal, life purpose, or even like your own self-employed ideas, projects, or hobbies. And this could be something that is, you know, part-time that turns into full-time for you. So get excited. It looks like you guys are going to be being supported heavily, not only on a spiritual level, but also in a physical way by the people around you who actually truly do support you. Now, there are people who say they support you and they really don't. But for a lot of you Aries, you know, don't pay any mind to that. You know, keep your distance, create healthy boundaries as needed. But I do feel like you're going to have, like, you know, for the most part, people around you who do truly definitely support you, okay? We also have the face card. Okay, your face card don't decline, Aries. Period. Period. Your face card don't decline. All right? So for some of you guys, you could be a very beautiful being. You could be a very beautiful soul. You could be a very beautiful makeup artist, or artist in general, okay? Any type of artist. Maybe you have an art skill, talent, endeavor, things like that. This is telling me that your face card doesn't decline, or your skill, talent, or ability here does not decline. So it's showing me here, whatever you're passionate about, that you're very creative on, or creative with, or wanting to get creative with, will turn into some type of money when you take this risk to pour more into it, pour more time, energy, or coin into it. So invest in yourself, bet on yourself. We have here the major money shift coming in this May is the fact that you've done these things. You've taken the risk, or you're about to, or you've invested in yourself, or you're about to, or you're utilizing these talent, skills, or abilities to make more money, okay? I'm seeing here self-made. I'm seeing here fame. I'm seeing here fortune. I'm seeing here exposure, reputation building. I'm seeing here people knowing your name or knowing what you do. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing coming in. That's what I'm predicting for you coming in for the career breakthrough, for your money shift incoming this May. You guys are already in this, or you're about to be doing this, and it pops off very soon and very quickly and unexpectedly. It's something that you don't see coming, okay? Especially with this woman's eyes closed. She's showing her eyeshadow, and it's a gold eyeshadow. I know that's right. Get it? Period. But it is showing me here she doesn't see this, okay, in the physical yet, but she envisions it within. And so there's something about, I know what I can see on the inside and I know it's going to happen on the outside. So she envisions what she's passionate about. She envisions her inspiration or her ideas, and she imagines these things into her reality because she's going to take action towards them, you know, to make these things happen. Beautiful energy. Wow. Any of these symbols can mean something to you. So like faces or makeup or some type of maybe some type of lipstick or gloss or skin tone, maybe some melanin could do somebody right. Okay, period. And then we also have here the heart symbol could be a symbol that you resonate with, or the light bulb could be a symbol that you resonate with. I just heard that Spirit said somebody's light bulb flickered or went off recently. And so this light bulb card is going to be that double confirmation that this is your message. So if that has happened recently where your light bulb went out in the fridge or the microwave or in your crib or in a lamp, or something about maybe like you needed it on in your car and then you know how it automatically shuts off, something like that. So for some of you guys, the light bulb turned off or flickered and you had to turn it back on. And there's something about that being symbolic for you, that you may have had a creative block or a money block in your life and you forgot who the F you were. And so then you had to revisit yourself and you're like, hold on, I forgot who the F I am. Let me get it together. And then that perspective shift, that mindset shift, turned the light bulb back on, so to speak. So there's a message within a message with that. Okay, so I love that message coming through. And also it made your heart spark, or it made your heart grow for whatever it is that you truly want. So I am seeing that here. All right, let's get your closing message. This is beautiful. You said you're doing Amazon. Oh, wow. For extra cash, Lisa, that Taurus reading was spot on, huh? Yes. Thank you for the laughing disco. I appreciate the gifts in the chat, OGs. Let's lock into your last few closing messages. Let's get into my Aries for the last message. And then after this will be Gemini. We have here the budget. Wow. You guys, when I tell you, you're getting new ideas, so you don't have to budget anymore. Wow. These new ideas or this new business plan or structure or strategy, some type of new job, if it's a new job for some of you, or a creative like idea, it's going to pay off. You're not going to have to budget your money. You may have to budget it while you're doing this, but your major career breakthrough is that you don't have to budget or be tight with money no more. You're not going to be uptight mood-wise, and you're not going to be tight with your wallet-wise, okay? So I'm seeing here that is going to be lifted. You having to make decisions when it comes to money and being tight with that, you're not going to have to do that, okay? Especially if you had to decide between food and money, or bills and food, things like that, you know, it got a little tight, you know? So Spirit is saying here, you're not going to have that lifestyle. That is going to be uplifted. That is the biggest career breakthrough. Ashe. I claimed that for you. That was so fire. No pun intended. All right, so here we go. Let's lock into the next message. Closing message for Aries. What's this new? Wow. Yes. Oh, gee. I'm so excited for you. Look. Oh, my God. It's whatever you're passionate about, okay? You could be self-employed or employed elsewhere, whatever it is that you do. Whatever it is that you have heart to do and you have been doing or you're about to, you're going to get that job offer. Wow, I told you guys you're going to get that job. I told you, you're going to get that job, period. All right, so that's what I have here. If this isn't a job offer, this is clients and customers, especially if you're self-employed and it comes from that idea. I'm telling you, that idea pool, man, you guys are really, really having something crazy happen in a good way. Wow, we have negotiate. Woo! What did I say? That face card, don't decline. For some of you guys, you're so beautiful and smart, and you glow, like your soul glows when you enter a room, when you enter the building, so to speak. So we have here negotiations happen in your favor. You may know how to talk. You may know how to dress. You may know how to present your talent, skills, and abilities in a way where you're bookable again, or you're, offer the job and you're able to negotiate terms and agreements or amounts of money you'd like to make, or setting your own dollar, because this could be clients and customers coming to you and wanting to, buy a product, goods, or service, especially if you're self-employed, and you're setting your own dollar amount on how you feel like you're valued and how much you should be paid for what it is that you offer. So I'm seeing here these money skills, especially communication wise, and also having a good face value and quality to what it is that you've self-made. A lot of people are coming towards you with that, oh, okay, yeah, I'd rather work with you, or I trust you with my money because I know I'm going to get a good service. So you guys are really good at what you do, or you're about to be. So that's what I'm seeing here when it comes to the money shift incoming this May, your career breakthroughs. All right. So that is also what I'm seeing. For some of you guys, the person across from you could be a business investor or a loan being approved. For some of you, this could be as well as an employer offering you that job and then offering you a little bit of wiggle room when it comes to your hours or salary. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Definitely going to happen for my Aries. All right, so that's what I'm channeling. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to lock into my Gemmy Gems. Where's my Geminis? Ashe, ashe. Let's lock into my Geminis. Where are my Gemmy Gems at? Let's lock in. What do we have here for my Geminis? When it comes to this major money shift incoming this May, career-wise, let's lock in. Hey, Kenkins, you said we be vibing. I know that's right. Thank you for the sparkles. I appreciate the gifts. Hi, Jamira. Miss Archuleta's in the chat. Let's lock into the message. Let's get it. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. We're doing these cute little quick career reads. We're going to get you in and out. All right, let's lock in. Hi, Kay. Oh, I love that you added a fairy. I do be feeling like a fairy sometimes. She was a fairy. All right, let's lock into my Geminis. And you guys know my birthday season is at the end of the month. I start off Gemini season because I'm on the cusp. So if you guys are wondering how to send me a birthday gift, not forcing you. But if you're wondering how, the link to that is in the description box below, and it'll be pinned to the comments down in the comments below underneath this video, okay? All the links to how to send me a birthday gift for those of you who are wondering and who really want to show love. I am going to have a birthday unboxing. I do it every year, every season. So if you guys are interested, you can always tune into what I got for my birthday, okay? So from the OGs. So that's always exciting because, everybody's in the chat and we're all having a good time. So that'll be happening later in June, after, almost right before Gemini season is over. So way after my birthday. But you guys have time between now and I think June 20th. Is when Gemini season ends. So between now and June 20th to send me a gift. All right. Let's lock into the message. First message out is the eggs. Geminis. This is tea. Geminis. This is tea. Look at this. It says here, starting over, saving up resources, nest egg, healthcare, new opportunities, and insurance. Wow. So it's almost like Spirit is trying to insure you, as well as you might be having some good insurance too. So that could be homeowners insurance, that could be car insurance, that could be health insurance, etc. You name it, it's subjective to anybody. So I'm seeing here the eggs represent opportunities or options for starting over, or for saving up, or for making money. You could have a lot of different new opportunities coming towards you, Gemini, for the month of May. You may also feel like, if it is your birthday season around the same time as me, then you may also feel like the end of May into June could be overflowing with opportunities for you, all right? I'm seeing here you're going to get the insurance or reassurance from Spirit that you're going to be okay. Whatever you've been struggling with or whatever you've been overthinking about, my overthinkers of the live stream, okay? My overthinkers of the Zodiac, you're going to be doing less of that and really going into being excited about what's coming new, because I'm seeing new opportunities and something about starting over. So maybe you're starting on a clean slate when it comes to career or money or how you see yourself. Maybe it's a mindset, but this major money shift is coming this May. It's a career breakthrough. So you're going to definitely get new opportunities and have a new opportunity to start over and be able to save up money. Okay. For some of you guys, you haven't been able to save money. You've been only spending money or investing money or, having to pay bills and, support support yourself with money. And Spirit is saying you're going to actually have money to save up. You're going to have the resources to have a new beginning, a fresh start. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. So get excited, Geminis. This is a good read. Thank you, Archuleta. Thank you, Kay. I appreciate you. You say you magical. Thank you. We got David, the Gemini, in the chat as well. Let's lock into the next message. What else do we have here for my Geminis? We got the Cup. Wow, your cuppeth is overflowing with prosperity. I almost said possibilities. It could be both. Possibilities and prosperity. Wow, that's tea. We have here full or empty account, nurturer, taking care of business, fulfilled. Woo! I don't know who's doing what, but if you're self-employed or even if you are employed, it seems like there's going to be a lot of prosperity here to be had. There could be a celebration. You could be celebrating with drinks or celebrating, by going out or by buying you a nice gift or by receiving a nice gift from somebody. Okay, so I'm seeing here, we have here a full or empty bank account. Overflowing prosperity is the major things on this card. And it also tells me taking care of business. So you may be fulfilled taking care of certain business endeavors or certain business opportunities or responsibilities, whether you work for yourself or another employer. So that's what I'm seeing here. Your cup starts to runneth over. Ashe. Wow. Hold on. Ashe, ashe, ashe. It is done. Your cup starts to runneth over. That's not even how I talk, but that's what just came out my mouth. Do you understand me? Like, Spirit is literally speaking channels through me for my Gemini collective. Runneth over? That is not part of my vocab, babe. That is not part of my vocab, OG. Did you just hear Spirit talk to you? That was somebody else. That was an angel coming through me. They said, your cup runneth over. Whose chest did that hit? Because it hit my chest. I was like, hold on. Wait, what did I just say? I don't even speak this way. Runneth. Is this the Renaissance? Like, what? Okay. Your cup runneth over. Okay. Spirit is saying you took care of business and now you're about to be fulfilled. So expect prosperity. Oh my God. This is crazy. Major money shift incoming this May for my Geminis, okay? For my Geminis. Whether you're a May Gemini or June Gemini, things are coming in for you. Career breakthrough. Let's get it for my Geminis. Last card out. Archuleta said in the chat, runneth over. I love the way you spell it. Claiming it hard. Ashe, Jimmy. Ashe. We have here the gears. Wow. This is tea. Gears are ticking. Money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, building, team, taking off, and security. These are all bullet points of the card, but let me channel it real quick because this is crazy. You got the gears ticking here. So this is like maybe time is ticking. Maybe the gears are ticking in your head, ideas, new strategies, thoughts, the thought process, the mindset is changing. Maybe you're an overthinker, things like that. Spirit is saying your gears are now ticking. You know how when like a clock or a watch, should I say, gets, runs out of the battery and then gets stuck? And you're like, dang, my watch isn't working. And you're tapping on it. And you're like, I got to change the battery. And you go in and you see all these gears in it. And then once you change the battery, you kind of see them ticking. And then you close it. And then you're like, wow, my clock is working. So I feel like something could have been on a halt. Your money, your career, your mindset could have been halting you away from this prosperity. Spirit is saying whatever block that was, whether it came from you or outside of you, that was creating challenges and blockages will and is being lifted. Oh my God, why do I feel like the Pillsbury Doughboy? I say, for some of you guys, Pillsbury could be significant to you. Maybe you've been craving those types of, snacks. Maybe you have a sweet tooth a lot recently. For some of you guys, Pillsbury could mean something else to you. Maybe you run a business or you want to get into baking or something around pastries or chefing. Okay. For some of you guys, you chef with a pot out there. Okay. So whatever it is that you do, I'm seeing here the gears ticking for you and that working out in your favor. Okay. A lot of your money flow or hard work will create more money where that came from. So this could be multiple streams of income, or you coming up with new ideas to do so if you're self-employed. If you are employed elsewhere, though, there is like a team building, or like a group, or like some type of leadership skill that you have, Gemini, when it comes to a team or a group. And so this is allowing people to feel safe and secure in your energy. And this is allowing you to have some sense of fulfillment, feeling as though, okay, I can lead with confidence and these people trust me, or I'm getting paid to lead with confidence and I trust myself leading these people. It's different in different ways. You could flip it and reverse it, but that's why your cup runneth over. Again, with the cup here, there could be a symbol that you see that's kind of like this. Cup, there could be a symbol that you see that is an egg, or kind of like these eggs here. Maybe it reminds you of that. And there's something about a symbol when it comes to the gears, okay? So for some of you guys, you could see this logo, or you could see this literally from like a clock or someone's watch, okay? You could see something like that. For some of you guys, automobiles and screws and nuts and bolts could also remind you of something of this, gears ticking, things working out. I'm seeing with the cup here, for some of you guys, somebody may have a gold chalice that you see. So maybe somebody has it in their cupboard, or somebody, you know, has it at a festival, or you see the symbol of this on someone's charm, on their Pandora bracelet or something like that. So I'm seeing a gold cup. Specifically, it has to be gold. It can be something of like brass like this, but like any type of brass or reminder of gold can be very significant that this is your message. We also have another symbol of eggs. You could be seeing a bird's nest laying eggs, or having eggs in it. It could surprise you. For some of you guys, eggs could be that you just bought eggs, or you're craving to eat eggs, okay? Maybe you're adding it to your diet, or you ran out of eggs and you're going to the grocery store to replenish your eggs. For some of you guys, you may have hens and chickens that lay eggs, okay? You may hear one, okay? So eggs can be subjective to however you see that and however you feel like it pulls you into this message. I'm also getting, what's interesting with these eggs, they have like little kind of tiny little beads around the eggs. And I'm getting like those kind of remind me of like those, I don't know who's into like skincare a lot, whoever this Gemini is, male or female. I'm getting you're into skincare, or something about your skin could glow. Okay, so major money shift incoming this May. Also, maybe you feel like you're having a financial glow up, or you feel like your skin is having a glow up. It could be both. But I'm seeing here someone cracking open like a gold pill that has oils in it. Maybe some like vitamin E oils, or like the 24 karat like gold like oils that you crack open to keep your skin youthful. Some of you guys put it on your cheekbones or underneath your eyes, or you into skincare like that. So I'm seeing if you guys have that, this is your double confirmation that this is your reading, okay? So something in and around that. For some of you guys, I'm just like, I got excited. I was about to go like this. For some of you guys, you're getting like a new car, or something with your car is feeling renewed, something of that nature. So it could be a new car, or that you're getting work done to your car, or something is being renewed, something about car plans in motion. Maybe you're going to get your dream car. I don't know. But I'm seeing here a lot of security, you taking a lot more time off for yourself, and your hard work paying off is what I'm seeing for the career shift this May, this career breakthrough. What else do we have here for my Geminis to close out their message? You say you're an esthetician. Oh, that's what it is. Hi, Jamira. Miss Esthetician in the chat. Let's get it. Training. You say you've been. Wait, hold on. One of the OGs said cinnamon bun. Yes. If you're craving cinnamon buns, you know what you're craving? You're craving the cinnamon. Because new moon is coming up, and it speaks of new beginnings, and the ritual is to blow cinnamon into your place. So that way you can cleanse the energy and invite new opportunities to come into your home, to manifest new opportunities. So if you're attracted to eating cinnamon, this is a good idea. Some of you guys, you put it in your drink, or some you guys put it in your food, or on your dessert plates, or maybe you use it ritualistically. But Spirit is could be really guiding you or other OGs watching to work with cinnamon, okay, with that new moon energy. So the new moon is on the 17th, if you guys are wondering. We have here the training card. So training and the eggs card. I feel like Spirit is telling me you've trained for this. You've been through it. You got it from the mud. You've been doing everything that it is that you need to do in order to put things in motion. And now you're about to receive, Gemini. So it's showing me here that you might be even teaching others the way on how to receive new opportunities, because you're getting new opportunities. And you're like, what did I do to get these opportunities, and how can I share it with others, right? How can I share this knowledge? So I do feel like for some of you Geminis, you're not gatekeepers. You're definitely going to share this knowledge. Now, whether you share this knowledge at a price, that'll be up to you. But I am seeing here you sharing some type of knowledge, you sharing some type of training here, or it could be on a spiritual level, it could be on a physical, like workplace level, it could be around education, things like that, classes or courses that you could be organizing. For some of you guys, you are gaining an opportunity to be trained for something, and it's all paid expenses, and then you move into this new position or opportunity to show up. So I am seeing that here. For some of you guys, you have a class coming up that is going to give you an opportunity to start over, or have another additional resource to something that you want. So that's what I'm seeing here. So that's coming up for you, Geminis. That course or training or class that you're either teaching or a student of is going to be leading you into these overflowing eggs of opportunity. Okay, so I am seeing this cup overfloweth. Okay, period. This cup runneth over. Thank you so much for the chili Kenkens. I appreciate the gift. All right, so let's say we have here resign and retire, clarifying the cup. Do you understand me, Geminis? Wow. For some of you Geminis who are employed elsewhere, you are going to be retiring. Not because you're there and you've been there that long. For some of you, that could be specific, but for most of you, it's that you're like, I'm done being here. I've outgrew this place. I don't like this position anymore, and I'm going to a better place. I'm doing another thing. So whether you are employed and you go into self-employment, or you're employed and you go to another employment place that's better for you, there's something here switching, and you're taking care of business so you can feel fulfilled and you're overflowing with prosperity. For those of you who are self-employed, it shows me here that you may be retiring early because of whatever eggs or training or business plans or whatever you guys have starting over with. Okay, so I'm hearing fresh start, new beginnings, and that is why your cup overfloweth, or your cup runneth over. What was we talking about? Cup runneth over. That was crazy. What else is here for my Geminis? Last message. Let's get it for my Jimmy Gems. Wow, job offer. I told you. For some of you guys, you're training for a new position, and it's all paid. And once you start, you make that shmoney, honey, and you enjoy it. I'm also seeing here with the job card clarifying the gears card, and this could be your mentality, your mind, your ideas, your skills, your talent. It could also be physical. Maybe you know how to fix things. For some of you Geminis, you know how to fix things. So you could be in technical or IT, or maybe you know how to fix people's problems. Okay, maybe it's more emotionally. Whatever that is why you have more clients and customers coming towards you, and things like that. Or that is why you're receiving this employment position, okay? Because there's something that you do that nobody else can do, or something that you know how to do, or it's your aura or your vibe. So yeah, we talking about your aura or your vibe gets people excited to want to hear what you have to say, or excited to collaborate with you if that's the case, okay? Or hire you, okay? So I'm seeing here for some of you guys, like I said, you're leaving somewhere else to be hired somewhere. If you're self-employed, then you are resigning early from whatever it is that you're doing, because you'll have more clients and customers, new clients and customers, and more opportunity where that came from. So you'll be able to grow and expand in the way that you may already have ideas for, or that you will be having more ideas for. So maybe you don't have the ideas of expanding yet, but you have ideas flowing in from a lot of this money coming in, or some type of recognition coming in. We have here multitasking as your bonus card on top of the job offer. It came out with both of these for the gears card. So I'm seeing here that You guys, you may be multitasking. You may be having multiple streams of income or multiple positions in a workplace or multiple responsibilities. Something about multiple. So Geminis, I feel like get ready because things are about to pop off. You're about to have multiple responsibilities or multiple streams of income. Something that is keeping you busy, but also in a balanced way. This is going to be secure. This is going to be your hard work, money flowing, and you putting plans in motion for more stability. Okay, so you can take more leisurely time off. Okay, if that's the case, whether you're employed or self-employed. So take that how it resonates. But that's what I have here for you, Gemini. So this is going to be your message. Thank you for being here. Ashe, ashe, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, show your girl some love. All right, you guys, and let's lock into my Cancers. We need the answers. Let's get it. What do we have here for the Cancer gang? Hi, Esmeralda. Thank you for being here and coming in. You said you don't want to be in the workforce anymore, Jamira. You said, I just want to wake up and live a soft life. You're genuinely craving that. Girl, write it down and you'll receive it. You'll receive it, okay? You will receive it. You know what I always do? I journal. I journal a lot. I have a lot of journals or planners filled with notes. My main thing is that I have a planner, and I like the back of the book because the back of the planner has extra pages, and I'll use those to journal. I also have a gratitude journal, so if that's what you want, girl, you need to start journaling. You need to start writing these things down when you feel the crave like that, because you have a strong emotional craving or attachment to that idea and that desire. When you have an emotional attachment to an idea or a desire, that's when you should be writing things down the most at that moment, because we manifest from our emotions, not necessarily from just our ideas. You don't manifest from the idea of something. You don't manifest from the, oh, well, I'm just going to write these words down just because. You manifest from strong desire and emotion. So whatever emotion that you're feeling, if you're feeling sad, try to manifest something great. If you're feeling happy, try to manifest you're happy, you know, whatever you want. You're having a good day, or you're having a craving to have a desire for something, that's when you should be journaling. That's when you should be writing things down. A lot of people try to write things down just whenever, just because. And the reason why those things don't manifest is because the emotional attachment is not there. The way we manifest is through our emotions, and that is when we should be writing things down, okay? Because them words are like spells and they hold energy. All right, you guys, so that is one way to manifest. So lock in. That is your little something, something. All right, let's get into my Cancers. We need the answers. Let's lock into my Cancer gang. I'm seeing 111 on my timer, or 111, should I say. So 111 could be an angel number for you, Cancers, going into your reading. Let's get into your ASMR moment. This is for my Cancers. They love when I stop what I'm doing just for this ASMR moment, because they just love it. And so we give it every single time. This is them coming into the room because they're crabby crabs. All right, let's get it. Period. All right, period poo. Let's lock in. Let's shout out to some of my Cancers. They dropped their Krabby Patties down in the chat. What do we have here for my Bikini Bottom Baddies and Saddies for my Cancer signs? We got Ken, Sobe, Archuleta is here, Crossing. Oh, you watching for both, you know, as always. You say you just ordered some manifestation journals last week. That's beautiful. Archuleta, that is beautiful. Yes, get yourself some journals. You can get some really affordable ones at Ross or Marshall's. Those are my two favorite places to get journals and planners, Ross or Marshall's. So lock in. They need to hire me because I'll be getting my mugs from there. Look at this cute mug that I got. Let's spill the tea. Period. She's cute or whatever. I get my mugs there all the time. Any mug that you see that's in the live stream, you're like, oh my God, that's cute. Where'd she get it from? Marshall's. They need to hire me. They need to tell me, like, listen, we want to collaborate with you. You know what I'm saying? Marshall's is it. I'm telling you, I find everything there. A planner, a mug, a journal, a snack. You know, that snack aisle at the checkout, it be getting you, okay? I be like, hold on, they got vegan what? Oh, they got a vegan snack? I said, let me get that plant-based. Let me get that plant-based chocolate, oat covered, raspberry, truffle, whatever the heck that was. I ain't ever seen this brand. I ain't ever seen this bag. This is nowhere else in the grocery store. Why is this here? And who are these people? Yes, add it to the cart. Period. You guys already know. I love Marshall's. If you know, you know. Let's lock into the message. Hi, Ken Kens. Thank you so much for the thumbs up and the party hat. I appreciate the gifts in the chat. We got Brandon, who is also a Cancer, coming through. And Monique. It's been a while. Yes, thank you for being here. We have the candle. Major money shift incoming this May is on a spiritual tip. Look, Cancers, it says ambition, taking action, hustle, manifesting money. You know what's crazy? I was going out of Gemini's reading and going into your reading, Cancer, and I am going to timestamp it, so you'll probably by this point know that I was talking about manifesting and how to manifest. So that's funny that this card says manifesting money, because we were just talking about on how to do that. We have here management, high rank, visibility, and athletic or athlete. Okay, so I am seeing here you guys could be drawn to candle work or candlelight. So you could be like seeing a lot of candles lit for whatever reason. Maybe you go to a nice fancy dinner and you're like, wow, they got a nice little ambiance. They got candles. Or maybe you find yourself being more attracted to getting yourself a candle. Maybe you get yourself some type of, manifestation candle if you go to metaphysical stores to get those things. Or maybe you guys are more drawn to, getting yourself like, a candle at Bath and Body Works or wherever that you want to get a candle, and you're feeling like, I want to just light it to make my home feel cozy and feel serene. For some of you guys, you could be cleaning a lot. If you're doing any of these things, this reading is for you. A candle will be symbolic to you, okay? I have a candle lit right now, so period. This is for everybody who comes into the reading. The candle is lit and you got the candle card, period. So this reading is for you. This is the reason why I'm saying that is if you do feel drawn to candles or see candles like this or notice them more often than not, this is going to be your double confirmation that this on the card is your reading. It says here, ambition, taking action, hustle, and manifesting money. Those four things are definitely something of high visibility, high rank, high management, definitely something that can get you a lot of recognition with what it is that you do, whether it's a skill, your face, or your hobby, okay, that turns into something really, really great. So I'm seeing here that for a lot of you, the major money shift coming in this May is from your enlightenment or your skill on how to do something and how you take action towards that in a balanced way. A lot of you Cancers, you know how to follow your intuition. You do things in a balanced way. Once you figure out what it is that you want to do, you make sure that you're doing it in a flow state in a balanced way, okay? For some of you guys, you could overwork yourself and feel like you're drowning in work sometimes with that water energy. You can get a little bit more emotional, but for the most part, you try to stay as balanced as possible, and this is a very beautiful energy for you. So I am seeing this here. Wow. And whatever it is that you are doing or you already have done, you are going to be getting a major career breakthrough on high visibility and high rank. Do you understand what high rank is? It's T. That is all. That is all. It is T. Okay. You're going to be like seen. Okay. This is talking about public recognition in some way, shape, or form, whether it's a community, a neighborhood recognizing you, an online platform or an audience recognizing you, a article or a news station or a podcast recognizing you. For some of you guys, this is more on a public level. Maybe this is stardom, entertainment. Okay. It just varies from person to person. It's going to be subjective to everyone. But what I will say is that high rank is the thing. High visibility is the thing. And you are manifesting more money. Okay. So your ambition turned into more money and more recognition. Okay. So I am seeing that. Okay. That's your major career breakthrough, is you finally being seen. Okay. You shine. Wow. That's lit. We love to see that. What else is here for my Cancers? We need the answers. Hi, it's a girl. Thank you for being here. All right. We have here the book. Ooh, this is all part of your prophecy. What the heck? Yes. Period. This is part of the prophecy. Okay. I don't know if you guys like writing books, reading books, or like we said earlier, writing in journals, writing in planners. We were talking about Marshalls, things like that. I'm seeing here that you guys, the book here, you could be drawn to writing things down, or you could be drawn to reading about things or educating yourself. Okay. or you were. That is where this career breakthrough is coming from your knowledge, from your manifestations on writing things down, from you reading things and being inquisitive, okay? I am seeing that here. I'm also seeing with the book card that there's something that's already prophesied for you to shine. I'm also seeing for some of you guys, you irritate other people's demons, because with the light and with this candlelight and this book, it's telling me that people get irritated when you succeed, or if they feel like you're about to, okay? I don't know why that is or what that is, but it is on a spiritual level that you kind of stir up people's lack through you being successful, okay? You stir up people's like, oh, well, I wish it was me, or, you know, oh, envy, jealousy, things like that. Don't pay attention to it. Don't acknowledge it, because like I said, you have a reputation to uphold now, okay, Cancers? So everything leading up into this point brought you this public success, and now you have to maintain that position. God put you in position. They want you to maintain it now. They don't want you to address that, okay? So if you are irritating people's demons, you need to know how to address that in a poised and a very demure way. So that's what I'm seeing here. We also have here paperwork, contracts, learning as you go. Okay, so for some of you, money shift coming in this May has to do with a contract or paperwork that you will be signing in order to have a level of abundance, recognition, success, or more money. Whether you're self-employed or employed elsewhere, contracts, paperwork can be subjective, okay? I'm seeing here that read the fine print, read the terms and agreements, and then sign. Make sure everything is all in alignment to how you feel. You should be honoring yourself, your brand, your body, or your position, and then write, you know, sign on that dotted line, your signature, okay? I'm seeing as well, we have writing, taking a class, education, or law. For some of you guys, you could be in these places of employment, law, or education, or maybe you're a student taking a class, learning as you go. Whatever it is that you've picked up on, or whatever it is that you've been doing, I'm seeing this is the thing that you're kind of in the position to fill out a contract or paperwork with. So that's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful energy. For some of you guys, you wrote a book, or you're an author of a book, or you will be, okay? Because of whatever this is. Maybe you want to share knowledge on how to be prosperous or how to gain this level of success. For some of you guys, you may have a testimony or a story to share, whether that's on a mic or through a book, okay? Something that people can pick up, buy, and read. We have here the tree. Wow. Ashe, ashe, ashe. So you could be drawn to trees at this time, or there's a lot of greenery around you. Maybe everything, now that it's spring, everything is out of that winter phase and it's blossoming. So maybe you could see a blossom tree on this tree. It has leaves as well as flowers. So for some of you guys, you're seeing purple blossom trees, or you're seeing pink blossom trees. You could see like little leaves, but also flowers fall off of a tree. Those leafy flower trees, that's what I'm seeing here. Those are the trees that you may be drawn to or see kind of leaving the residue on your car. So maybe when you go out to your car, you see like little purple petals with like mixed with like those green leaves, and you're like, oh wow, there must be one of these. Oh, there goes the purple flower tree. So there's something of that nature that could be happening as well, okay? So just be mindful that when these things happen, it brings you back to this message that this reading is for you. We have here, that's double confirmation. We have here financial growth coming to fruition, abundance, outdoor jobs, family business, or stability. These are the bullet points that we have to this card, and these are very literal for some of you, okay? Very literal for some of you. Some of you guys, you're creating a business, or you're already in business, self-employed, and you don't realize that this might end up turning into a family business, if not already. So the career breakthrough is that you get so busy that you can't do it on your own, and you may ask family for help. I am seeing here whatever it is that you desire is coming to fruition. So this May, you see a shift incoming that shows you that this is coming into fruition even stronger. There's more growth. There's more financial stability. There's more evolution of success. I'm seeing here you're going to be stable AF. Those are the words. Stable AF. You're going to be stable AF. Okay, period. And so that's what I'm seeing here. Okay, let's get into more of the specifics. Thank you, Spirit, for Cancer signs, and then we'll move on to Leos. I ain't finna hold you today. These are going to be cute mini reads coming through for the career. All right, like the video, hype the video, subscribe, do all the things. What's the closing message for my Cancers? They need the answers. Deadlines. Wow. Major shifts coming in this May have to do with your deadlines. You getting things done in time or on time is giving you this abundance and success. Okay. For some of you guys, you had to stop procrastinating and you had to get real with yourself. For those of you who did do that, or you're taking action to do that, you're trying to be more consistent with yourself. You know, maybe you're writing things down in a planner, or maybe you're writing like on a sticky note all your to do. Maybe you are, you know, having that extra coffee or having that extra, you know, energy drink or that extra boost of espresso, you know, in order to get the things that you feel like you need to get done that you might have procrastinated or put on the back burner or dragged your legs with, because you know you can get like that sometimes. Spirit is saying here, whatever it was causing you to do that, whether it was negative self-talk or your circumstances, Spirit is saying you are going to be meeting deadlines. And when you meet these deadlines, trust and believe money is attached to them. Growth is attached to them. Recognition, especially public recognition, Ashe, is attached to this. I'm telling you, a lot of you Cancers, people are going to know your name, what it is that you do, or what you're good at. Whether you're self-employed or employed elsewhere, this is exactly what I see as a glow up. And it's crazy because I don't think that some of you guys think that you deserve to shine this big, or some of you guys you're not even used to this type of attention. Okay. When you get this attention, not only are you going to like it and bask in it as you should in your glory, but you're also going to be surprised because you're going to be like, I didn't think I was worthy of this or good enough or deserve this type of recognition. For some of you guys, you doubt yourself. You doubt who the F you are, and Spirit's about to remind you. The universe is not on a budget. You said God said they have a bank account or a wallet. No, God has Bitcoin. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And as I said that, oh, the Bitcoin card came out. Bye, girl. Why do we got cryptocurrency? Bye. Spirit said, listen, I don't got a bank account. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't got a wallet. I don't have credit cards. I'm not on a budget for my Cancers. They said they want something. They're going to receive it abundantly. In abundance. There is no limit. The limit does not exist. Okay, period. The limit does not exist. If you guys know, you know, drop it in the chat. But we have here cryptocurrency. Okay, cryptocurrency here. For some of you guys, you are book smart. Okay, you could be literally doing that. Or for some of you guys, a lot of what you receive could be funds through online services, goods, or products that you provide. For a lot of you Cancers, you're self-employed, and this is you getting digital coin, digital money, digital orders, digital clients and customers, digital. Okay. This could be through AI. This could be through your, Shopify, your Etsy, your Squarespace, your etc. Whatever it is that you use to provide the services. This is digital coin. Okay. These are orders, clients and customers coming in. For some of you guys, you use platforms, social media platforms like TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, etc. to promote your services or whatever product you provide. That is going to be popping off. I'm seeing somebody getting viral. Okay. Like I said, it's digital money that you are incoming. Now, if you guys are employed by someone else, this is somebody here giving you that digital money. Okay, when I say this is somebody here giving you that digital money or digital offer, contract, or agreement, this contract or agreement is based off of, this is a digital contract coming in where they type it up, they press send, they send it to your email, they tell you to reply within 3 days, read over the contract before you start working there or before you level up in that position. And Spirit is saying here, read all the fine print. The reason why is because it's digital and it's probably pages long, but I need you to read it. If you need a lawyer, or if you want to copy paste it into, Chat GBT, then, do that to make sure that everything is not being missed and everything is being, put together as it should be for you, for the well-being of you. So Spirit is saying there's a digital contract or agreement coming through for you to have an opportunity that is going to give you a lot of money. Okay. But Spirit is saying, read it through. Okay. This digital contract is attached to a lot of money. Okay. Long-term money. Okay. This ain't no regular growth. This is forever growth. This is forever, ever. Yes, this is a big amount of money. A large lump sum is happening here. Okay, so for some of you guys, this doesn't even have to be that you have a contract digitally coming towards you with a career opportunity. For some of you guys, this digital contract is to have a particular asset, like a house, a car, a property, a piece of land, a business, a business storefront or something like that. There's something here that's way bigger that you guys are going to be signing contracts on. Okay, this is the major money shift coming towards you. We also have the tree card being clarified by the toxic workplace environment. So anybody who's in a toxic workplace environment, the shift that's coming in is that you're not going to be in this SHIT ever again. Okay, so I'm seeing here for some of you guys, you get yourself out of a negative workplace, toxic work environment. Maybe it was feeding your toxic negative mindset or sucking the succubus of your energy. Maybe it was just draining the F out of you. I'm seeing here that there's family business possibly, or family coming in to step in to help you run something if it's on your own. Now, if you guys are in a toxic workplace environment where family can't necessarily help you, then this could be talking about you working elsewhere that feels more like family instead of a bunch of haters or instead of a bunch of naysayers, okay, negators, okay, a bunch of people who are out for self, okay? I do feel like for some of you, you're going to be employed elsewhere, okay? Especially if you're looking to get out of toxic workplace environment, that is definitely going to happen for you. For some of you guys, you are getting hired in May, okay? And you're getting out of that toxic workplace environment because you get hired somewhere else. And you're like, dang, I could finally put these 2 weeks in. Heck, I might not even pull 2 weeks in. Bye, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya, okay? This is saying I'm going to get the F out on Dodge. Okay, period. Because what am I waiting for? I don't need to put 2 weeks here at this toxic place. I don't even need you on my resume after this. Okay, I'm already hired somewhere else. So a lot of you guys are inspired to go. All right, we have here growth on the bottom of the deck. There's a lot of growth here, especially with that tree. I'm seeing a lot of growth here, okay? Don't mind my broken nail, you guys. I broke it the other day. I know I'm sad, but it's okay. We're going to get her fixed. But anyways, with that being said, this is going to be your reading, Cancers. This is your answers. All right, so lock in. Let's get into the next message for my Leos. Hi, Leos. Let's lock in. Where are my Leo gang biddies and zitties up in the building? Drop your main character energy down in the chat. I want to see all my Lions mains here, ready for the read. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. Get ready, okay? Because we're about to get started. All right, you guys. Big purr for my Leos. Big purr. Druzy, you clocked it. Thank you so much, the Bay. I appreciate you. And thank you, Kens, for the super chat. I just saw that. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the chat. Thank you for the super chat. We also have here Katrina in the chat. Tech Digital Marketing is in the chat. Who else is here? We got Sobay. You said period? I know that's right. You know that's right. We got Jasam is in the chat. Time for Leos. All right, you guys, don't waste no time. All right, we're here for you, for your highest good. Let's lock into the message. What do we have here for my Leos? My beautiful Leos, my Lions mains of the building. Let's lock into their beautiful message for their major shift incoming this May, a career breakthrough. Let's lock into the message. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe, ashe. What do we have here for my Leos? Let's say, what do we have here for my Leos? Now, let me take a sip of my tea so I don't... Ooh, that was a good sip too. You heard that gulp? She needed it. Let's lock in. Thank you for the star jewels. Jasam, I got you. Let's see what we have for you. Ashe. What do we have here for my Leos? Whoa, Leos, you must have Cancer in your chart. Or this could be happening during Cancer season. So it might be end of May into Cancer season. Okay. So May, June, July. Wow. Something happening in the next 3 months for you. This is going to be interesting because my intention was, what's the shift coming in this May? Something shifts for you in work, career, and finances this May, but it overflows into June and July. Cancer season, 3 months. So for some of you guys, you have a contract, agreement, or paperwork that you're going to be signing. Okay, this is a major money shift coming in this May for you. I don't know if this is coming from a new workplace or an upgrade within the workplace position you already have, some type of promotion or bonus, but it could be new somewhere or where you're already at. If you are self-employed, this contract or paperwork may come from a lot of you maybe offering different services, products, or goods that requires to have particular certifications or licenses. You get approved for those. These are contracts and licenses being approved for you so you can continue with your business, okay? You can continue with whatever growth that you desire, okay? Especially if you've been waiting for something to get approved, or if you're just now going into LLC-ship and things like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have writing, taking a class, education, or law. For some of you guys, you could be in college, or you could be taking a class or a course online. For some of you, you could be wanting to share knowledge. Maybe you're not a student, but maybe you're a teacher. For some of you, this is telling me that you're signing some type of contract for more courses, or you could be signing a contract for more money in relation to these things. It just depends on if you are the student or the teacher. So I am seeing that here. For some of you, this is already written, so to speak. So when these book cards come out, this is prophecy energy, okay? This book card is definitely leading you into your life purpose, your prophecy, okay? So this major money shift incoming this May can overflow over the next course of the 3 months, and that's part of your prophecy. It's part of for you to receive whatever information, knowledge, money, or contract that you're getting and going with the flow of that instead of going against the grain. You're meant to flow with whatever that is. So Spirit is saying this is prophecy, and the more you flow with it, the more easy, or with ease, the transition goes. I feel like a lot of you Leos could be in a physical transition within yourself, but also in your environment. Something is changing here for the better. Okay, so that's beautiful. That's prophecy. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, you guys, you have the cutlery and the eggs. Now with this, utensil and food attached, for some of you guys, you could be into food. Okay, so you guys could be chefs, pastry cooks, you could be meal planners, you could be suggesting things or actually in the kitchen. So I don't know if you're going to be making a cookbook. For some of you guys, it's a cookbook. For others of you, you're literally in the kitchen. For some of you, this cutlery just represents you maybe also cooking up some plans, okay? It doesn't always have to be literal as far as career, but you could just be cooking up something. So let Leo cook, okay? Big prayer, lock in, lock in. That's beautiful energy for you. So you could be cooking up some new business tools. You could be investing more money, or, trying to figure out how to get more money. We have here living well. We have food related. Sole provider and more work are the bullet points to this card. And we also have the eggs, starting over, saving up, resources, and nest egg. We also have healthcare, new opportunities, or insurance. You can work in any one of these creative ideas, or even healthcare, if that's the case. For some of you guys, you may work in healthcare. That could be double confirmation for you, Leos. You don't have to continue to do that if that's not where you want to be. That's just saying that anything that I said is here for you to either resonate with or kind of put to the wayside for someone else. But I am seeing here that whatever I did say, this is your reading to success. Okay, there's something here that you are going to be receiving a lot of success and new opportunities because you have maybe saved up time, energy, or even coin to pour into something better for you that's going to hatch. Okay, so with this golden egg card and all those eggs kind of piled up on each other, it's showing me here that you're kind of going to be overwhelmed or bombarded with a lot of new opportunities or new avenues to go in, and it might require a fresh start from you. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. All right, I'm also seeing here for some of you guys, you may feel like your living situation is not well. You want to be living well. So living well is highlighted here for me. So maybe you're trying to cook up new plans on how to get your own place, or how to, maybe live a better lifestyle. So living well could be subjective. Maybe you're trying to eat better foods. Maybe you're trying to take care of your nutrition or your hygiene, if that's the case. So for some of you guys, that's double confirmation. Now, these are confirmations as to the reading, as to that this is your reading, not necessarily saying that's the big major money shift coming in, okay? That's just cluing you in that this is your reading, okay? So for those of you who are wondering, like, why is she saying that about my nutrition? It's because that could literally be cueing you in if you've been craving salads or wanting to eat right. Maybe that's something attached to what it is that you have passion to do as career, or maybe that's something telling me that, that's double confirmation for you to hear so that you know that this is your reading, okay? I'm seeing here with the cutlery, for some of you guys, you could be doing meal prep work for other people. You could be writing up or typing up some type of web service or easy downloadable advice or guidance around health and nutrition. So those people who do a lot of like any type of like web service. So like clickable, easy to download type documents for people to read. I'm seeing here people could be reading about how to get better health, spiritually or physically, okay, in the bodily sense, okay? For some of you guys, these could be recipes that you're creating and steps that you are taking to provide clickable, easily downloadable content, from a website, okay? So I forget what those are called. They're kind of like workbooks or workshops that people could just get. So these could be through videos, knowledge through videos, or knowledge through some type of document, presentation, something, maybe it could even be like a PDF download for people. I'm seeing here someone making money online by typing up how to do something, okay? How to cook up something literally, or how to cook plans, business plans. Okay, so whatever it is that you do, you might want to go more the online route and promoting that. Something about promoting it through a website. For some of you, that is going to be an extra stream of income. With the eggs here, it's showing me you have multiple streams of income or multiple ideas that are going to be a major money shift incoming this May. A lot of the things that I said you're already doing, but for some of you guys, these are ideas that you're going to start doing in May that overflow into June and July and pop off for you in really great ways, especially monetarily. If you need more money, this is what Spirit is showing me here. These are the avenues or the options for you. So it seems like I'm talking to very disciplined Leos, Leos who can make business plans or they have some type of business tools here, like it says here on the card. You have certain resources, like it says here on the card, and you are learning as you go. You could be writing or talking, okay, about something that you know how to do. And you could be selling this as a service online. Like I said, quick, easy, click to download type energy, okay? So for some of you guys, that is going to be a quick, easy stream of income. Maybe you promote it on social media and it just pops off that people are drawn to the website to purchase, okay? So that's what I have here for you. So far, for a lot of you, you could be self-employed, but for some of you, you are employed elsewhere. So take it how it resonates. A lot of you want to go into self-employment. This is the prophecy here. You just don't know how. So there's something about you're going to be learning that in the next 3 months if you don't know how. For others of you who have been doing this for a while, in the next 3 months, including this May, you have major money shift and career breakthroughs happening in a domino effect. This is multiple streams of income, multiple ideas that cracked open for success, went viral, or, worked out in your favor in grand ways, the way that you've planned, okay? The way that you cooked up, so to speak, okay? So that's what I have here. Hi, Christina. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Ken, thank you for the sparkles, the sunspot, the Sundays, and the star. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We have here deadlines. A lot of you are meeting deadlines. A lot of what you are reading up or what you're studying. For some of you guys, you're studying something. Like I said, for some of you guys, you're in education or taking a class or in law. So whatever it is that you're doing or studying or trying to figure out how to do, you're meeting all the deadlines. These deadlines are getting you more knowledge, which equal more money. So the biggest breakthrough is is coming from your crown, okay? Your crown chakra, your brain, your intelligence, your ideas, your creativity, things like that. So that's what I'm seeing here. The deadlines that you meet are going to bring you new contracts, new commitments, new money, new Leo, who this, all right? So that's what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that if anybody is interviewing for a new workplace position, I'm seeing here that you won't be able to eat, okay? Period. You ate, okay? Period. Period, poo. So it's telling me here that this is for you, you guys. You are going to be living well. You are going to be having more money. You are going to be the sole provider for yourself because you land the job, okay? There's something here where you were like, I'm going to apply for this. I'm going to apply for that. I may not be fully, my resume not be fully put together for it, or, my background, or I don't have enough education long term for it, but I'm going to apply it anyway. I'm just going to do it. And it pops off. It actually works out for you. Okay, you guys, for some of you who are self-employed, you're going to be hiring people. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. Major money shift, career breakthroughs, because you get hired somewhere or because you have the means to hire others now. So it depends on where you're at and what you're doing, but that's what I'm seeing here for my Leos. What else is here? What else is here? Creativity. Any creative blockages that you've had, whether that was within yourself, like your mentality, your ideas, maybe you just felt like you were at a dead end mentally when it came to what you wanted to do, that is going to be lifted. For some of you, this creative blockage could have been through you didn't have enough time in the day, or you just tired, or you're not able to schedule something. There's scheduling conflicts, or maybe it's the workplace environment holding you back. There's something about that is done. The ideas that you have now and the creativity that was blocked and that is unlocking now in May is going to bring you, like I said, new opportunities and multiple I claim it, multiple streams of income for you. These are all eggs that are going to hatch because you started over, because you saved a lot of your time and energy and poured it into yourself. And like I said, bet on yourself. The universe is not on a budget. So if you're wondering when to do it or how to do it or where to start, Spirit is saying here, just do it. You'll meet the deadline, okay? There's something about timing around this. So now's a good time to start. And in the next 3 months, you're going to see some type of results. Okay. For those of you who are already doing this, you're going to see results now moving into the next 3 months. So there's a lot of prosperity that overflows. We have entry level on the bottom of the deck. Like I said, for some of you guys, you're going to have that entry level position. Okay. You're going to be entering a new position, especially if you're unemployed at this time, or if you want to switch jobs. Okay. So that's what I have here for you. Take it how it resonates, Leos. This is going to be a reading. Let's lock into my Virgos. What do we have here for my Virgo gang in the building? Let's lock into my Virgos. Let's get it for my World Cup energy. Where are my most valuable Virgos out? My MVPs. Let's get it. Let's get into your messages for the major shift. Money shift coming in this May. Career breakthrough. Okay, you guys, period. Because you better have a career breakthrough. All right, you guys. So drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. I want to see all my Virgos. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. And if you would like to have a personal mini reading, you can become a member of the channel. The link is in the description box below for that. I also do have other services on my site. All right, that link is in the description box below as well. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Virgos? Let's get it. We be vibing. We got Druzy in the chat. That girl Ash. Hey, girl. We be up in the building heavy on them. Virgo energy, Virgo energy. We got Christina in the chat. Minquista is in the chat. Who else do we have here? Ken's is hanging out. Said, I'm still in the chat. Whoa, we have the eggs card. We got this for Leo. We also got this, I believe it was for either Cancer, Gemini, or Aries. One of those. A lot of the signs are getting this card. This is multiple streams of income. This is new opportunities by the bundles. Okay, you might have to make a decision coming up on how you want to do something, or where you want to go with something, okay? It could be within a workplace, or if you're self-employed, then it's that. But I am seeing here that you guys are going to be saving money. You are going to be possibly on a fresh start, a new clean slate, or a new path. Everything feels new to you. And then I'm also seeing here new opportunities coming in. So a new opportunity to meet someone, a new opportunity to have more money, or a new opportunity to showcase some type of skill or talent for multiple streams of income. So I'm seeing here, Virgos, this is what the big money shift is coming this May. What else is here for my Virgos? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. What else is here for my Virgos? What else is here for my Virgos? Wow, you got the lucky clover. This is fire. This is fire. This is so good. This is so good. It says here, lucky break, gamble, good fortune, and chance. Finance, outdoors, risky business, and surprises. You can definitely expect a surprise. Virgo, this is what the universe, God's source creator, is saying to you, okay? Your hard work has paid off, okay? Done, done, done. For some of you guys, you didn't even work that hard. Or you did a lot of hard work from before, but now you're just like, I'm doing bare minimum. You know, I just kind of want to chill. And you get a lucky break out of nowhere. And you're like, wait a minute. I barely did anything for this. I was just visualizing. I was just journaling. I was just reflecting. You know, I was just taking a step back or taking a nap. And then all of a sudden, boom, something happened. Somebody goes viral. I just heard someone went viral. A video went viral, or your name went viral, or your name is in lights. For some of you guys, you could be in the entertainment industry. Okay. But I'm seeing here something good fortune. It's fortunate. It's fame. It's recognition. It's success. And I'm also seeing here multiple streams of income, a multitude of ideas that turn into income, or multiple streams of income coming your way as new opportunities. So you're going to have to pick and choose what you want. You don't always have to say yes to every opportunity, but pick and choose the ones that you want. This could be collaborators sending you things. I'm hearing someone is getting packages or products being sent to them. Okay. Somebody is an influencer or somebody. Somebody does something online. Somebody does. So there's a Virgo here that does something online, or something pops off and they have collaborators or they have brands reaching out to them to promote. You guys are being sent free stuff, okay, to promote, to and you don't have to promote everything that you're sent. You know, you could deny certain collaborations or brands if they don't align to you. Obviously, honor yourself. No matter the dollar amount, honor yourself. Make sure it's something that you would like to talk about. But I'm seeing here that you guys are going to have a multitude of success, a multitude of lucky breaks happening in May. And this could also overflow into the next course of the next few months, if that's the case. Okay. 'Cause, you know, we're what, second week in May. So I don't know how that would happen in May, but if it's in May going into June, it's May going into June. I just feel like there needs to be more time for all these lucky breaks to happen. But maybe it's back to back. Maybe it's that domino effect, because going viral is a big, real thing. And for a lot of you guys, that may be happening. For some of you, you may have an online store or business that you run, and that goes viral. You get multiple orders, or you have more money coming in, and maybe you're, you know, utilizing less energy to maintain this. So maybe you figured out a good workflow, work balance, so you could have a life outside of it if you guys are self-employed. For some of you guys who work for a new workplace, they're offering you a lot of money for a position that is randomly coming towards you. You don't even see it coming. Okay, for some of you guys, this is a new workplace. For others of you, it's the workplace that you're at. So take it how it resonates. I am seeing this as the biggest reward or award coming to you. And this is World Cup energy. Didn't I just say World Cup energy? Lock in, period. Drop your soccer balls down in the chat. You already know World Cup energy. World star. We global. We be vibing. Okay? That's what it's giving. Okay? It's giving. My cup overfloweth. My cup runneth over. This is what I said to Geminis, I believe. So that's what it's giving. It says here, winning money, paid off for the effort, recognition. You have a lot of success here, advancement for professional work, and fame. I told you, somebody's in the entertainment industry, or was, and maybe you forgot about that dream or endeavor, but somebody didn't forget about you, Virgo. They're going to be like, hello? Is this Virgo? Yes, this is Virgo. Oh, hey, this is so-and-so. I met you I think a year, maybe 3 years ago. Yeah, I met you 3 years ago. And I remember that one time, are you still doing that thing? And you're like, No, but I still know how to do it. I just, I had some things happen. Life has changed. Things happen. Okay, well, if you're interested, we have this thing coming up, and I don't know if you want to be a part of this project, but let's send you the details over. Is your email address still the same? Or I can just text it to you, the link to the document. Okay, yeah. If you're interested, it's paying X amount of dollars. This is, when I say X amount of dollars, Virgo, I mean, it's controversial to say over the phone. Okay. This is paying X amount of dollars. Can't be repeated on the phone. Type dollar. It will be in the contract if you're interested, and just call us back. We're giving you like 3 days to look over everything because it's a lot attached. So let us know. And it was good hearing from you. I hope you're having a great day. Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Like, that is a whole conversation I just channeled. That is happening for a Virgo. Ashe. Okay, I am literally channeling a Virgo who is literally going to be reached out just like that. Period. That easy. That's the award. This is what I'm talking about. A lot of you guys set yourself up for success and left little tiny eggs everywhere. It's like little fires everywhere. You left little tiny eggs everywhere. Nuggets of talent, skills, or abilities that you were tapped into, you were locked into at one point, and left a really good impression with a lot of people. Now, for those of you who aren't in entertainment business, it doesn't matter. You left a good impression on these people, whoever it is that you ran into. Between 5 years ago and now, people are remembering who you are and wanting to give you this trophy. Wow. This is really dope. I'm hearing Post Malone's song. Congratulations. Dana, dana, dana. Yeah, you made it. Is that Post Malone? I believe so. You guys, this is the best lineup. For some of you, if you've seen a clover recently, or some of you guys could have done something in March and you got discouraged, it's happening in May. We also have here, and this is springtime energy, okay? We also have here a little trophy here. So maybe you've seen something like a trophy, or you collect trophies, or maybe it's someone's charm or on someone's shirt, or maybe you see it on a billboard while you're driving. That could also be symbolic. You might see a symbol of an egg here, maybe a chicken, or maybe you literally see an egg. Or like I said, you could be craving eggs or eating eggs, or ran out of eggs. You need to go to the grocery store to buy more eggs, etc. Something about an egg or the symbol of that could be significant. Someone could have something like this. This is my incense burner, and it is in the shape of an egg, okay? So for some of you guys, you could go into someone's home, or you could be seeing something like this, but maybe on a smaller scale, like as a charm on someone's Pandora bracelet. It's an egg. Like I said, you could be seeing symbols of egg, or an award or trophy, or a clover of some sort. If you do, this is your double confirmation. This is your message. Let's lock into the next message. Hi, Tay. You're saying 222? Oh, that's a beautiful. Ooh, that's Taurus energy. Ooh, that's career finances. The 2 represents balance, coming into union with career finances. Second house of Taurus. We're in Taurus season. Wow, you're seeing that during the Virgo read? That's crazy. Virgos, that's a sign. Tay just clocked it. Miss Tay Oracle in the chat. We have here loan approved. Woo! You said what, Spirit? Spirit said, I'm not on a budget. Virgos, I don't know what you're applying for either now or what you applied for from before, but it gets approved. This is the major money shift career breakthrough. Okay, you're going to be laughing like that. You can be like, this is crazy. The universe does provide. Of course God provides. What you thought? You thought we was just over here breathing and, aliving for no reason? No, honey, no. It was to be approved for things. It was to be that big top dollar. It was to be that big dog, big purr type energy. Approved. It could be for an asset. It could be for a certificate. It could be for recognition, for a little reward. For some of you guys, you could be awarded something at like a ceremony, okay? Approved. Approved. Like, period. Stamp of approval. Why y'all playing with yourself? Don't play with your life. Don't play with your skills. Don't play with your knowledge. Don't play with your spirit. Okay? You know you deserve this, and you're worth it. We have here insurance. Wow. For some of you guys, whatever this approval is could be for a big asset, like a car, a home, a boat. Who's on a boat? I'm on a boat. Hey, I'm on a boat. I said that going into Taurus's read. That's funny. But yeah, there's something about a big asset. You might need, official insurance on. Okay, this is clarifying the lucky break. You get really lucky. Your story is rare. Other people might have been putting a lot of time, energy, and coin into a particular endeavor or into a particular certification or a particular asset. Maybe they had to jump through hoops to get to a certain asset. But for you, it was easy. You said, oh, I just applied and visualized, and then it happened. And people are like, huh? You say you did what? You say you just applied. You didn't have good credit? But how'd you do that then? Oh, snap. So they set you up like that. Oh, so that's how you living like this. Oh, because I didn't know you could afford a mansion. You pay what? That's my rent for an apartment, and you are in a mansion. Like, that's your mortgage? It's the amount of rent that I pay, $1,500? You lying. You're lying, Virgo. Yeah, you're going to have these people jaw dropped. You got approved. Where they had to jump through hoops and do things in other ways, you got approved, and you're going to have the insurance plan to continue to maintain whatever that asset is. For some of you guys, like I said, you could be buying a mansion. Or whatever to you is a mansion, okay? It's subjective to people. So mansion could be like a cottage in the middle of the woods for some people. For others of you, a mansion could be a high rise in the middle of New York, a loft or something. So whatever a mansion is to you, like I said, it's your dream home. Wow. We have interview coming out again. That's the third time I've seen it. I've seen it in Cancer reading, Leo reading, and now you're reading, Virgo. That's crazy. And I shuffled this Oracle deck, so that's crazy. So for some of you guys, you're awarded, okay, and recognized through some type of announcement, okay? This interview and this paperwork, this card represents to me announcement. It doesn't really represent an interview like you interviewed for this. I feel like you've already been doing something and you're being recognized at a ceremony or an announcement, okay? There's some type of announcement that's being written about you or announced literally on a mic for you to receive some type of reward or recognition for success, okay? For some of you guys, this is fame and fortune, public recognition. For others of you, this is recognition within the workplace in some way, shape, or form. Maybe it's emailed, or maybe you're put on a bulletin board or employee of the month or something like that. Pay raise, promotion, new position, new title, new money attached to it, new contract being signed for it. That's what I'm seeing here. For others of you, this is literal. This could be the award is that you land the job. Whatever job that you applied for or wanted, your dream job, you land the job, okay? T. All right, so this is going to be your reading. Thank you so much, Virgos, for allowing me to tap into your energy. This is your career reading on your big money shift coming this May. This is a big career breakthrough. All right, lock in, you guys. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Libras? Where's my scales of the chat? My baby scales. Where y'all at? Let me know. Where y'all at? Let's lock in. Happy Tuesday. All right, let's get it. What do we have here for my Virgos? Or no, for my Libras. Sorry. For my Libras, we just finished Virgo. Drop your baby scales down in the chat. Let me know. If y'all here, you're ready for the read. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get it. Who just ordered an espresso? Somebody ordered an espresso or has like an extra shot that they're putting in. Or maybe you went to the coffee cafe just now. Who picked up their cafe order or coffee order? You picked up somebody's coffee order. You either just did it or you're about to. Like in the moment of catching this reading. That's crazy. I'm channeling somebody who's a Libra who's like pouring their coffee or about to get a coffee, just ordered, or who's waiting for the order. You're watching this while you're doing that. I don't know if you're at a cafe or in your own kitchen of your home, or if this is at the workplace in the break room. Somebody is refueling. That's what I'm hearing. If it's not literal, then it's more metaphorical. Like you're refueling your energy. You may feel replenished with energy. For some of you Libras, you could have felt like a little bit discouraged, maybe emotionally, or drained physically. So I'm seeing here that you're going to be refueled with energy. That is your major money shift coming in this May, is that you're physically refueled, and then you have the energy to implement yourself and pour yourself into something to continue to do it to make more money, or to continue to make consistent money. So Spirit is saying your money shift comes from you being energetically refueled, emotionally, mentally, and physically, so you can do the things you need to do to receive money monetarily in the physical world. Let's see. What else do we have here for my Libras? Sorry, I was like channeling heavily, very hard in the beginning while shuffling your cards. All right, here we go. So my Libras who are in the chat, we got C. Paris in the chat. Hey. We got Ken's. Linquista is in the chat. Cess is in the chat. Who else is here? Maggie's in the chat. Good afternoon. Grand Rising, you guys. We also have Miss Lotus in the chat. Petra. Bibo, you didn't miss anything. We just started Libra. All right, we got Tech is in the chat. Who else? Channel Tarot is in the chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Let's see. What do we have here for my Libras? Major money shift coming in this May for Libras. Career breakthroughs for Libras. Let's lock into the message. Career breakthrough for Libras. Woo! That card came flying out with lots of energy. And then, of course, it's the Gears card. When the gears keep ticking and going. That is wild. It came out with energy and literally gears. Those are things that need, energy to function. They need batteries to function. Or all the pieces have to align in order for it to flow and function. We have here money flow, hard work, putting plans in motion, building a team or teamwork, taking time off, or security and stability here. Okay, so a lot of you, this is what your major money shift is coming. This is what your major money shift is this May incoming. Okay, so it is going to be money flow. It's exactly what I said. You guys have felt like you refueled or you charged up your energy. I don't know what drained you of it in the first place, but it looks like you guys are going to be hitting that reset button. It's like changing the battery in a watch. It's like you gotta change it, and now it's ticking. Or for some of you guys, for some of you, you have like those Swifters or those little automatic like moppers or dusters or vacuums of some sort that are battery powered, and you're like, dang, the battery's low because it's working slow. It's not pushing out the product, or it's not sucking the product up. So there's something about your battery was low. That's a metaphor for your battery was low, and now your battery is recharged, and now money flows to you. Ashe. I'm going to claim that for you. We're going to lock that in. Money flows to you. So I'm hearing the affirmation, money flows to me with ease, effortlessly. They're also guiding me to take a bonus card out for you from this Oracle deck. They said, take out an affirmation card for Libras. This is going to be talking about their major money shift coming in. Wow. So they're guiding me to a whole new Oracle deck. What's crazy is this Oracle deck also has gold and black. It's a gold and black theme Oracle deck. That's crazy. All right. So here we go. They're telling me to pull this for you, an affirmation card for you. This could be an affirmation card, the same theme or attached to this reading, or this could be a personal affirmation just for you. So I don't know if this is a personal message for you away from the reading, or if it has something to do with the reading. I don't know until Spirit has me shuffle and pull the card. So let's lock in. What is it that you want to confirm for the Libras? What's the affirmation card attached to this reading or to their personal life? Why is it that you're guiding me to this for my Libras? Beautiful message so far, Libras. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. This is the best one I've done yet for you. Today, caring for my energy is my first priority. What did I just say? Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. Do you just see? Hold on. Who's awake? Did y'all just witness what happened? Wait a minute. We just talked about your energy being depleted like a battery in a Swifter mopper. It's not pushing out the product as it should. So you got to change the battery so it can start doing what it need to do. It's like replacing that tiny battery in your watch. You don't want to have to go get the battery watch type of battery that it takes, because it's a different type of battery. It's not no AAA battery. You got to get the little circle battery, and it's a specific one, and it costs more, and they don't really come by the bundles, and you got to go find it. You know, it's a lot of work to get your energy back, but you did it. And that is exactly why your hard work is going to pay off. So major money shift coming in this May has to do with your energy being replenished in order for you to receive. Ashe, yo, the message is crazy. The message is crazy. Y'all be thinking I be tripping, but I swear to God, I'm connected. We be vibing. We be vibing. We be thriving. Lock in, gang. Lock in. Okay. I swear. It says literally, this is your affirmation, by the way, you guys. Say this to yourself or out loud when you wake up in the morning or before you go to bed. Today, caring for my energy is my first priority. Today, caring for my energy is my first priority. That is your affirmation. Oh my God, that's crazy. And just to prove to you and show you, all these cards are different, okay? I didn't just like, oh yeah, I'm going to pick this one and all 52 cards are the same card. No, these are all different cards, okay? They all say different affirmations. Why did that one come out? Because we connected, we be vibing. Lock in, okay? Don't be looking at me with your jaw dropped. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe. This is why you come to the room for the read, okay? You came to a real OG. I don't know who else you be watching, but you over here with me. Okay, we locked in. All right, let's get to the next message. And I am going to talk my ish because that's exactly how you guys should feel. You should feel like you should be able to talk your ish in a positive way, okay, to praise yourself. Because who's going to praise you except for you? Okay, who's going to actually divinely support you except for yourself? And maybe except for me. But, you know, who's really going to support you? If no one's going to believe in you except for you. First and foremost. People will say they believe in you, but they'll hate on you, okay? Who's really, truly, genuinely going to believe in you and support you? There's only one person, and it's only you, okay? So always talk your ish. Always hype yourself up, okay? No one's going to hype yourself up better than you and how you do it for you. So that's why I talk my ish. I talk my ish because I know I'm connected. I know I be vibing. And I know that you guys know that you be thriving and vibing in whatever it is that you do. Okay? So let's get the next message. It's okay to talk your ish. You don't have to be humble like that. You can talk your ish, especially if you know in your heart and soul that it is something for you. And talk your ish in a nice way. You don't got to be so ignorant. But, know that you are allowed to take up space in the room. And that's on period. All right, so let's lock in. Let's say. Oh! Talk your ish, Spirit. Now Spirit wants to talk their ish. Hold on. You guys got the gold bricks card. You guys know that this is my favorite card yet. Because it comes out in this other Oracle deck. They have a brick card in this Oracle deck. Y'all have seen it before because some of you guys are OGs. If you haven't seen it, all my other videos have it. So go back to the old videos for career. But you guys got the gold bricks card in this Oracle deck. And it's crazy because I love this one. It literally says gold bars. For some of you guys, you're into music and your bars are golden. So keep doing that. For some of you guys, you're into writing books or poetry. Keep doing that, okay? Your bars, aka your words, your sentences, your speech, your thought process, what you have to say, teach, or show through your words or through your writing is bars. Lock in. It's telling me here that this is going to allow the money to flow. A lot of you guys are going to be seeing money shifts coming in from that communication that you guys do so well. You guys got bars. Okay, you guys got bars, and so there's money attached to that word, those words or frequency of words that you're writing or saying. Okay, so it says sold finances, investing. It's saying integrity and deep values. It's saying banking, long-term positions. We also have satisfying work. A lot of you guys are going to be in satisfying positions and also having satisfying work, whether you're self-employed or employed elsewhere. That's going to be subjective to those of you watching. However, this deep value you have for wanting a long-term, financial stability and, maybe even generational wealth, Spirit is saying you are solid in that. That's solid. That's solid for you. That is going to happen. Whatever it is that you are ticking in your mind or whatever it is that you've been doing, okay? And it looks like you're replenishing your energy to continue doing it or to start doing it. Spirit is saying it turns into money. That's literally what I was saying. Whatever it is that you're doing and you replenish your energy to do turns into money. You see the gears ticking and working for the gold. So that's what I'm seeing here. You guys have that Midas touch. You have that golden opportunity. You have those golden solid talent, skills, or abilities, especially for those of you who are good at speaking. You guys who are good at speaking, you be good speakers or writers, or you already are doing that. That is showing me here that is your big career shift, money shift coming through. Wow. Wow, OG. Wow, OG. Who am I talking to? Who this is? This is fire. This is so fire. All right, let's lock into the next message. Whew. This is a good reading. If you guys like it, you know what to do. Show love. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe. Miss Lotus is locked in. Ken Kens is in the chat with all the gifts. Thank you so much for all the gifts. I appreciate you for sending all those gifts. They're so cute. Hi, Joelle. Thank you for being here. All right. Thank you, Bebo, for the gifts. Bebo sending me gifts. Crazy on them. We have here the tower. And this is not a bad tower. This is a good tower moment. So your biggest career breakthrough, your money shift coming in comes from earning power, building a business, making sound decisions. So instead of being indecisive, sticking to the decision that you made and not double backing on it. So this is about you being more confident. This is about being you talking your ish, This is about you being solid in what it is that you're doing, despite what someone else is trying to tell you to do or saying that you can't do it right or don't believe in you fully. Like, no, this is you staying in your lane and realizing that, no, but I know what I'm doing. I know where I'm going. I know what I'm talking about. And I'm going to stick to that. We have here corporate job. For some of you guys, you could be in a powerful position in a corporate job place position. That is going to be the next career breakthrough. For others of you, it's a powerful position with your own business. Okay, I'm seeing here that you built a business and that you are in an earning power. Okay, for some of you guys, you're getting out of an unstable position. If you have something where it's an unstable position, a toxic work environment, or anything that is not serving your highest good, you guys are going to be moving out of that. So that is the biggest career breakthrough. Wow. T. This is T. This is T. This is so good. This is such a good read. All right, so let's lock into the next message. Kens, we be vibing all the time. Exactly. Let's get it. What do we have here for the Libras to close out their message? Wow. Work from home. Working from home. A lot of you guys, your hard work and your money flows from working from home. So whether you are self-employed or employed elsewhere, you working from home is what is giving you job, workplace security, okay? Money security. These plans have been put in motion for you to be more secure. For some of you, you're getting a work from home opportunity. Some of you guys work for an employer that they don't even have a work from home position, but they're going to give it to you. They're going to make it up just for you so you can come into the office whenever you want, but you mainly work from home because you're that responsible and disciplined. They trust you with that type of position. Wow. I had to hit the sound bowl because I just heard God put you in position for that. Wow. For some of you guys, that's what you wanted. You wanted more family time. You wanted more time with your pets, or you just wanted more me time. You wanted to conserve your energy. They about to give you a position that you can work from home with. You can go into the office whenever. What? Somebody lives in New York. Somebody lives in New York. I saw the Eiffel Tower and I thought of New York. I don't know why. Maybe there's an Eiffel Tower in New York. Maybe something, a replica or something. I don't know. I looked at the Eiffel Tower and it didn't say Paris. It said New York. I said, who's in New York? Or about to be. What the heck? Yeah. We have here loan denied. Wow. Any loans denied are going to be turned into gold. So this is kind of like alchemy at its finest. All right. Taking something that's not working and turning it into something that is, right? This is like turning water into wine type energy. Okay. So whatever was denied before, Spirit is saying your money shift coming in and the biggest career breakthrough is that you're able to afford or have some type of asset or have some type of a loan or have some type of money just come towards you. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. It's something that didn't work before that's coming around full circle to work for you. Okay. So I'm seeing here that could be a loan that was denied before or a credit loan or something, a business loan that was denied before. You're going to get that in May. Okay. I don't know why I just did this. I felt like Denzel Washington. You're going to get that in Shout out to Denzel. Maybe somebody's name is Denzel, or maybe somebody lives in Washington, D.C., or Seattle, Washington, or on Washington Avenue or Washington Street, or your last name is Washington. I don't know your business. Okay, but this is for some of you. For some of you guys, you need that confirmation. Your name could start with a D or a W. It could be your first, middle, or last name initial. Okay. Ashe. Ashe. What else is here, Spirit? We love to see it. Paydays. Oh my God, that literally flipped over, but it didn't flip out. It was like about to, and I had to pull it. So something about you taking action leads you into paychecks that you literally receiving. You're going to receive. You're going to pull that payday, okay, from that opportunity or whatever it is that you decided to do consistently. Okay, so I see a lot of you guys, your earning power and your paydays are coming from stable positions, not unstable positions. Okay, so if you're in an unstable position, there is a shift that's going to happen to put you in a stable position that has higher pay, better people, better position. Okay, so that is giving that energy. For those of you who work for yourself, I'm seeing here that your payday comes from customers and clients shopping for your goods, product, or services that you will provide, whether that's digitally or whether that's in-person goods, product, or services. Whatever it is that you provide, this is your biggest win here. Wow, that's fire. That's fire. I'm hearing Spirit is saying that you were receiving your flowers. Something about receiving a bouquet of flowers, okay? So you could have literally received a bouquet of flowers, or you're receiving your flowers, like metaphorically, okay? This payday is you're receiving your flowers, so to speak, right? Again, your affirmation for this reading, don't forget, is you replenishing your energy by saying this when you start your day, okay? When you start your day or when you end your night, say it out loud or to yourself until you feel like you've said it enough. And it says, today, caring for my energy is my first priority. Ashe. And we're going to lock that in, okay? Let's move into my Scorpios. Libra, this is going to be your reading. It was a beautiful read. Ashe. This was such a good reading. All right, you guys, if you like more videos like this, like the video, hype the video, subscribe, do all the things, show love. Let's lock into my Scorpios. Let's lock into my stingers of the chat. Where are my Scorpions at? Drop your Zodiac sign down in the chat stream below. Let me know you're ready for the read. Let me know you're ready for this tea. Let's get it. What do we have here for your major money shift coming this May? Career breakthrough. What's this major money shift coming your way? Career breakthrough. Thank you, Big Barry. I see you. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. You miss me? Don't ever miss me again. You better just come in all the time. Then you'll never miss me. But I came in late, but I'm about to. Oh, okay. You're about to rewind. It's okay. It's okay. Ashe. We got Mona in the chat. Who else? Ken's is in the chat sending the gifts. Thank you so much for being here. We got Just Want to Fix It in the chat. Let's lock in to my Scorpios. Let's get it. We're getting into the messages. Cute little quick mini reads. And we're going to be locking in. Okay? Oh, and that manifestation was so lit for my Libras. I'm actually going to keep it over here. Okay. Thank you so much, Big Berry Bucks and Bebo, for the gifts. Ashe. Shout out to top gifters. Ken's, Big Berry Bucks, Bebo. Thank you for the top gifters in the chat. Ashe, ashe. Let's get it. Just Want to Fix This in the chat, too. Top gifter, top tier, top tier. Let's lock into my Scorpios. What's their major money shift coming in this May? Career breakthroughs only. Major. I don't know why I just thought of Major Laser. Remember Major Laser? Woo! You got 3 cards out that are so powerful. We have first card out, the Crescent Moon. Second card out, the Candle. Third card out, the Clover. Ooh. There's like a transformation that is happening in May for you, Scorpios. There's a transformation. I'm hearing transformation being the word. Okay? This could have been happening since March, Maybe you feel it more in May for some of you. It could be different for everybody. Timelines are different, so take what resonates. But I am feeling internally with all three of these cards, transformation, the energy of transformation, the word transformation, like a metamorphosis of some sort. We have here the moon card. The crescent moon is that new moon energy. We have a new moon on the 17th, okay? And this is that energy of new beginnings, fresh starts, okay? We also have 2 full moons in 1 month. The first full moon that we had on May 1st was in your sign, Scorpio, okay? Full moons talk about completion, things being revealed, cycles ending and closing out for new beginnings. That was on May 1st. The full moon at the end of the month is on the 31st, okay? And that is called a once in a blue moon, okay? We never get 2 full moons in 1 month like that as often. It is happening in May, okay? So we have 2 full moons in 1 month. So there could be a lot of realizations, a lot being drawn and put to the surface, but also a great new beginning on top of that. So I am seeing here transformation. And a lot of you Scorpios, you represent that death and rebirth. So it's not like you don't know about this or you're not used to transformations. I feel like you guys are one of the best, most adaptable when it comes to transformation, because you guys are that phoenix to the ashes to the phoenix. You know how to be in your Lilith and you know how to be in your light. You see what I'm saying? You're both the sun and the moon. So there's this energy of like, you guys can really adapt very well. You don't get enough credit for that. But for my Scorpios, you're good at adapting. You're good at staying in flow of adapting, okay? When it comes to changes, all right? Or you learned how to do that, okay? I'm seeing here fleeting funds with the new moon. So the new moon is telling me that what's going to be igniting is, instead of fleeting funds, instead of funds getting low, instead of low bank accounts or, tight money, being tight with your emotions or tight with your money, okay? Spirit is saying here the opposite is going to happen. Your major money shift coming this May is bringing you out of this financial instability, okay? For some of you guys who have been working late night shifts and feeling tired or drained, for some of you guys who have felt gaslighted or felt like you have to work odd end jobs or only have only get paid part-time, okay, for the work or whatever it is that you pour into, whether you're self-employed or employed elsewhere. Spirit is saying, I'm going to give you a fresh start or a new beginning to the opposite of that, okay, which is a gain. So I'm getting you out of fleeting funds. I'm getting you out of unknown sources. I'm getting you out of gaslighting. I'm getting you out of these odd end night shift part-time jobs or workflow in order to give you a new opportunity. And this is the enlightenment. Then it brings us to the candle. The candle on the card represents enlightenment. It also represents taking action, that fire energy. You can have fire sign in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sag. But I am seeing ambition, taking action, hustle, manifestation, and money. Everything that you've been hustling for, that maybe you feel like you've been overworking yourself and not getting paid enough, whether you work for yourself or someone else, you could still not feel paid your value or your worth. Spirit is saying, I am going to give you what it is that you worked hard for. I recognize your ambition. I recognize your action. I recognize your hustle, okay? I recognize your dedication. Shout out to Nipsey, okay? I recognize your hustle, okay? Your dedication to manifesting more money, to gaining a high rank, high visibility, to managing yourself in an athletic way. Even though if you're not an athlete, I mean, you guys could be, but even if you're not an athlete, you're managing yourself in an athletic way. What does that mean? Well, you're stretching your funds or you're stretching your energy to make sure that you still can, show up for work or show up for yourself or pay your bills and stuff. So stretching, okay, conditioning yourself for positive or negative circumstances to make ends meet, to live a particular lifestyle, to gain a particular endeavor, okay? And what does that mean? Also performing, how you perform from stretching and conditioning yourself, how you perform when it's time to perform. Spirit is showing you that I'm going to bless you with an opportunity because you've learned how to stretch, condition, and perform as an athlete, so to speak, but in business. So that's what I'm seeing here. We have the clover on the card. The clover on the card represents lucky break, gambling, good fortune, a chance, a chance offer, a chance opportunity, okay? Some type of lucky break in your finances or in business. It's some type of surprise. This business or financial gain could take you outdoors, or it could take you into traveling endeavors, okay? For some of you guys, you travel for leisure or you travel for work now, or you're about to, okay? This is a major career breakthrough. So like I said, you see how it transformed? It went from not having and, you know, kind of resenting the hard work and time and energy and investment you put in because you keep only getting one result. And Spirit is saying you're about to have a chance offer. You're about to have a lucky break because we see you, we feel you, we are you. And this is what we're bringing to your table. Ashe. And there's a seat at a table for you. So lock that in because period, you are going to be filling a chair. Wow. They're guiding me to use a different Oracle deck for you to clarify these cards. Obstacles to overcome is what flew out. Wow. And that was talking about this fleeting income. Okay. Fleeting funds running thin, or you getting tight, or, you know, tight is subjective, tight with your emotions and your mood or your attitude, or literally tight with your wallet. Okay. Feeling like, you know, for whatever reason, your funds just run low or run dry, or you're living paycheck to paycheck for whatever reason. Okay. Also, the card that came out is the Lion. Here we have Leo energy. I told you you have fire sign in your chart somewhere. Here we go with the Leo, the Lion. Maybe you're guided to watch back the Leo reading. But Spirit is saying here the enlightenment comes from you taking action, time to act. But also Spirit meeting you from whatever action that you took. So if you felt like you've been taking action, Spirit is saying, then I need you to rest. I need you to watch us work, right? And get you out of these obstacles, okay? And interestingly enough, the Lion is facing the hills. So the Lion is facing these obstacles. So you always have been acting on these obstacles. Again, you gain a lot of enlightenment from fleeting funds or having to manage your money or not knowing how or where to go because you have been doing the work, but you're not seeing the results. You don't have what it is that you want. You see results, but you're not seeing the results you desire. You're not seeing the main results that you want. Okay. You may see certain results, but you don't see the ones that you want. Spirit is saying here, you're going to have that. Lucky break energy. Wow. Lucky break energy says chair empty. This is the empty chair that you're going to fulfill. What the heck? I literally just said that and it literally flew out. I said that, you guys. That's crazy. Lock in. The message is beautiful today. Wow. Wow. We're going to wrap this up. This was your message, Scorpios. Okay? This is your message. I kind of want to get one more card just overall. Wow. Toxic work environment. For some of you guys, you're leaving a toxic work environment and getting a lucky break elsewhere. Or for others of you, if this isn't a toxic work environment you're at, it's a toxic person in the environment you work at, and they're getting laid off, fired, or removed, and you're being replaced. You're getting to sit in this chair that's empty. It's just for you. So for some of you guys, this is the lucky break. Like there's a chair empty. Like someone's leaving your life, aka your workplace. Someone could be, you know, literally leaving your life in a personal way. I don't know if there's personal family member, friend, romantic partner that's leaving in order for you, or you're leaving, or they're leaving in order for you to get a lucky break elsewhere in some type of, like something about something holding you back no longer is an obstacle to overcome. Spirit is saying it's time to act. And the fact that you did, I am giving you this lucky break. Wow. For some of you guys, I just heard this could be like a home. This could be a home. For some of you guys, it's not a toxic work environment. It's just a toxic environment where you can't get work done. You can't be balanced. Maybe you live in a chaotic home, okay, with a lover or a family dynamic, okay? That chair is empty. Why? Because you left. You said, I'm going to gamble and take my chances elsewhere. I'm not going to stick around for this type of treatment or behavior. Toxica energy. Wow. And you go somewhere else. Wow. Spirit is saying your big money shift, your career breakthrough is going to bring you into a new position with your living situation. For some of you guys, you're changing your living situation. Work works. So you're changing your living situation immediately at moment's notice. Ashe, you're going into a new direction, a new path. Wow. I mean, it's up to you, but Spirit says I have it here for you. If you want it, come take it. Ooh! You have a leadership position for the taking. And leadership position could be subjective to everybody. It could be a leadership position in the workplace, or it's that you're taking the lead in your life again. You're taking back control of your life, and you're putting yourself in a position where you lead your own life. You don't just do things for other people and stuff like that, okay? You're not just doing stuff just to do it. What do they call that when you have to do stuff? Like, I don't know why I'm getting like where the child has to be the parent. What is that? What is that called? There's like a psychological term for it, where the child has responsibilities, but they're not the parent. And it doesn't matter what age you are. Like, you could be an adult child that's in a living situation. You know, like you live with your parents or your siblings or something. What is that called when they give responsibilities to, and it's not the child's responsibility to do any of that? It doesn't matter their age. If they don't want to do it, they don't have to. Something like that. It's called parenting something. Is it called parentification? Look up parentification, because that's a real thing. I don't know. Maybe you grew up in that type of living environment as a child. Maybe you still are living that way as an adult. Feeling obligated to show up for other people who are not your responsibility, or to show up for tasks. And yeah, look up what that means for you, okay? That's what I'm seeing here for my Scorpios. That could be a double message within a message. With that being said, I'm going to lock into my Sagittarius. Scorpios, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel. This is your message on your career breakthrough. Let's lock into my Sagittarius. What do we have here for Sagittarius? Who saw the new Mario movie? I did, but it was like 3 weeks ago, but I still love it, and it's still stuck in my brain. I really like the Mario series movies, because I used to play Mario a lot growing up at my grandmother's house, but also we had a game console growing up at home too. And I used to just always be playing it. I used to go to the game stores to play it too, or my friend's house. I loved Mario. Anyways. Nostalgia. We have here Sagittario. Lock in. Drop your zodiac signs. Drop your bow and arrows. Where are my bow and arrow babies? Drop your bow and arrows down in the chat stream below. Let me know y'all here. You're ready for the read. You're ready for the tea on your career breakthrough. What is coming in for this major money shift in May for my Sagittariuses? I just want to fix it. Just want to fix this in the chat. We got Aaron, C. Paris, Bebo, Divinely M. Shout out to the OGs, newbies, and in-betweens. Thank you, top gifters. Top gifters. Divinely M3 is in the chat. Top gifters, Bebo, and as well as Just Want to Fix It and Ken Kens. Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Appreciate that. All the gifts. We love the love in the chat. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Sagittario? Let's say the Nugget. You know what it reminded me of? It reminded me of Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Augustus. I think his name was Augustus Gloop. And they made a whole song about him. This is the Willy Wonka version with Johnny Depp. It's not the new. This is not the old one. This is the one that was like the one in the middle of era of time, where Johnny Depp was playing Willy Wonka. And you remember Augustus Gloop? And he's like, I like chocolate. I like nougats. This reminds me of the Nugget card when he says nougat. I like the way he says nougat. Okay. Is this chocolate? I found the golden ticket. And like, you remember that part? If you guys don't know that part, look it up on YouTube. I'm sure there's a clip of it somewhere here on the platform. But it was just funny because he was describing the type of chocolate ingredients that they put in chocolate to make it taste good. When he took a bite of his chocolate, he took a bite of the golden ticket. And he was like, and I felt something in my mouth. It was peanut butter or nougat or no, but it was the golden ticket. I'm screaming. I kind of want to see that movie again. But you have the Nugget card. And the Nugget card is speaking of any type of fresh start, steady work, or career building happening for you. This is the biggest major money shift coming in for you. This is the biggest career breakthrough. A small increase turns out to feel like a really valuable increase. You're getting some type of information. You're getting some type of fresh start or an opportunity to have steady work. For some of you guys, you haven't had steady work. In May, you're going to have steady work or an increase in funds. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing here. A nugget of opportunity is popping up for you. Okay, we also have here a career building process. So for some of you guys, you could be self-employed, trying to figure out how to build your career. Spirit is saying here, you're doing a heck of a good job, and you're going to get a lot of more growth where that comes from when it comes to your own business. Okay, for my business owners out there. For others of you who work for another workplace, I'm seeing here that you have some type of position or opportunity to get a promotion or a bonus, or you may see a small increase on your check, surprisingly, or you may be assessed, aka like performance evaluation. That's the word I'm thinking of. You may be assessed with your talent, skill, or ability, or how long you've been working somewhere, your workflow, your work ethic, things like that. You may be assessed in this workplace by someone who has high rank and value and able to give you information on how to come up, or able to give you an opportunity to come up right then and there in the moment's notice. So this feels like an increase for a lot of you guys. It could be a small increase, but for some of you guys, it's a big deal to you, because I'm seeing here, you may think it's something small. Like I was saying, Augustus, he like took a bite out of his chocolate and he took a little bite out of the golden ticket, and it was a small increase. It was a small, like, little piece of something bigger. So there's something that's small that works out for you in May that continues to grow bigger as the year goes on into June, July, August, September, right? Also, sidebar, Augustus, it's giving August energy. This could happen between now and August. There's like small wins, small gains, small growth that leads into bigger growth, a big career breakthrough. So May is the momentum gain. May starts it and pops off the momentum gaining to something bigger, right? So that small little bite turns into something bigger. Something about that being a metaphor for your wins. Wow. That's a good channeling. That was a good message coming through. Ashe, ashe. Thank you, Spirit. Ashe for my bow and arrow babies. Let's get it. Just want to fix it? You wildin'. We have here Jennifer Ivy in the chat. Ashe, thank you for the jewels. You said that was your favorite song besides Veruca Salt? I'm screaming. Paris knows what I'm talking about. Augustus Gloop, Augustus Gloop. Needy, greedy, nincompoop. I'm screaming. That was such a weird Willy Wonka, but I was so attached to it. It's like one of my favorite ones. I believe I like all three of them. I was a little bit jaded about Timothy's performance in the new one, but I was like, maybe it has to grow on me because I like the storyline. It was cute, but I'm really attached to the first one, and I'm really attached to the creepy version, like the Johnny Depp version. Maybe that says something about my shadow, because that one was a little bit cold. That one's a little bit creepy. That one's a little bit dark. Okay. I don't know why. I just like it. I just like it, bro. I just like it. And I find it dark humor. That's what it is. That's what it is. It's because it has dark humor. I love anything dark humor. So, yeah. Johnny Depp's performance in that Willy Wonka did it for me, dark humor wise, because I have dark humor. That's just how I am. I like it. I like it that way. We have here the anchor. The anchor is the next card you get out. It says here, money blocks, being stuck, financially sound, water-related, travel, and also stable for now. Okay, so this is the small increase you get from not having, okay? A lot of you bow and arrow babies, my Sagittarius is here, have overcame money blocks, but it's not in the way that you want. For some of you guys, you're still trying to overcome money blocks. Spirit is saying a shift coming in this May is going to bring you a career breakthrough that gets you out of these money blocks. So this is your biggest career breakthrough. It could happen between May and August. Again with that Augustus energy. We also have here travel. For a lot of you guys, you love travel. For a lot of you guys, you like exploring, discovering. You're very curious. You're inquisitive. Things like that. Spirit is saying use that to your advantage. Okay, there's something here about you wanting to discover more about the business side of things if you're self-employed. For some of you guys, you want to explore more of the business that you work for, if it's a company that you're employed to. So there's something about you exploring and being inquisitive in that sense, but also maybe even physically being able to have the money to travel for work, okay? Or opportunity to travel for work is what I should say, or money to travel for leisure. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. You could be moving or going across bodies of water as well as part of your career breakthrough. So that's what I'm seeing here. You could have water sign in your chart, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. You can go back and watch for any of those placements if that's the case. All right, so let's lock into the next message. What do we have here for my Sagittario? Whoa, we got the crown coming out. Woo! That's great, girl. That's crazy, boy. All right, we got kings and queens in the chat. Ashe, period. That deserves a singing bowl moment. We got kings and queens in the chat. Period. So it says here, overcoming obstacles, power play, wealth, owner, boss. Told you, you guys are business owners. Taking charge, making progress. You guys are going to be at a top tier level position in the workplace that you're at, whether you're self-employed or employed elsewhere. You see what I'm saying? It's giving boss. It's giving tea. It's giving Sagittario. He's a queen. She's a queen. He's a king. She's a king. Whatever it is that you identify as, this is showing me here that you crown with glory, success, royalty, okay? And you're blessed and highly favored, so you're crowned with greatness, okay? It's only God's best. It's OGB. Ooh, that's a good one. OGB, only God's best. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. You guys are only God's best being crowned, okay? So no longer being anchored, okay, anymore. You're receiving your crown. You're receiving your flowers, okay, so to speak. So for some of you guys, you could be seeing these symbols. You could be seeing like nuggets of like chocolate or caramel or nougat, okay? You guys could have a sweet tooth. For some of you guys, you're seeing crystals that look like these shapes. Okay, so these could be raw crystals or pyrite. Get yourself some pyrite. Definitely a great crystal to call in money and to allow money to flow easily to you. Okay, money flows to me with ease should be your affirmation, and you should get crystals around that affirmation. Pyrite is a good one. I don't have it, but trust me, it looks like this. It's basically gold, and it looks all like a little nugget of like crust, basically. But it's a really good crystal to have to call in money. Okay, we also have the anchor here. You could see anything that represents an anchor. For some of you guys, I just heard you live by a particular body of water, or maybe like you live where boats get parked. I forget what that's called, when boats are like kind of parked on the side of the dock. They're docked. Okay, you could live near a dock. Okay, a body of water for some of you. For others of you, this anchor could be like a charm that you see on someone's necklace, symbolic to you. These symbols represent that this reading is for you. We also have the crown. You could be seeing a crown, or it could be like Miss Universe era or time that you see it. Or you could see like a child wearing a crown because it's their birthday, or something of like a crown reference, okay? You could see this emoji more often than not, okay? So I do feel like these are different symbols to you for whatever reason that you would see any of these symbols, and however which way this is your reading. It's to confirm that this is your reading. Let's get the closing messages for my Sagittario, my bow and arrow babies, and then we're going to go into Capricorns. We be vibing. We be thriving. All right, so greatest of all time, get ready. Let's lock in. What else do we have here? Ooh, 2 cards. Unexpected income. Boom. Job offer. Boom. I told you guys. You're overcoming whatever obstacles that you had. It's a small increase, but there's more that came with it. Again, with that golden ticket that had a bite taken out of it. That kid didn't know that they only bit a part of the golden ticket. And then they looked and unwrapped the rest, and it was the rest of their blessing. So when I tell you there's a small win that leads into a bigger win between now and August, I mean that. This is unexpected income. This could be, if you're self-employed, this could be your numbers like growing in money, orders, clients, customers, okay? Whatever service, good, or product you provide, this is giving that. For some of you guys who are working in a workplace, okay? You are not self-employed, but you work elsewhere. Spirit is saying here, you're going to get the job offer, okay? You could feel anchored and stuck somewhere, or stuck without a job. For some of you, you could be unemployed. I'm seeing here the major career breakthrough is a job offer, okay? And then we're going to clarify the crown here, okay? This job offer could put you in a top position, okay? This is not no like regular position. This is like main character energy position. So if you're not the owner or boss of a business and you're not already in a position of power, if you're working for another workplace or you get a job offer from another workplace, they're not looking to put you in a regular employee position. They're looking to put you in the higher ups, okay? Like supervisor, executive, or, you know, creator, director, those types of top tier. It's giving, you know, top of the food chain. Okay, so I'm seeing here you're gaining wealth from those types of positions. Okay, what else is here for my Sagittario? All right, work from home. Wow, for some of you guys, this is your goal, or this is the opportunity you receive. A work from home position. For some of you guys, you could be working from home and gain a royal position from that home workplace position. So maybe you're like, this is a dead end to work here and work from home and blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, you get an email and they're like, hey, we would actually like you to be the spokesperson for all of our Zoom calls. We want to put you in a higher position for more money. Are you interested in that? Or we want to, put you the director of, these PowerPoint presentations. Are you looking to do something like that? Or we just thought of you. If you're interested, let us know. It's giving that energy, okay? I don't care what you do, where you work from home. When it comes to home work, I'm seeing here someone gaining some type of, opportunity to gain some type of recognition or high top tier position, okay? They're not looking to put you, like I said, as a regular employee. They're looking to put you at that top tier energy. We have here selling. For some of you guys, you work from home selling something on your own. So yeah, for some of you guys, you definitely are business owners, or your hobby is going to turn into a main business. You're not going to have to work for nobody else. You're going to be working for yourself. All right. So for some of you guys, that is what's popping off in May. Okay. Career breakthrough, career opportunities. So thank you so much for being here. Sagittario, we're going to wrap it up and we're going to go into Capricorns. Where's my greatest all time? Drop your goats in the chat. You know what I was watching last night? And I had to turn it off because I was falling asleep and it was like 2 a.m. And I was like, yeah, I got to go to bed. I got to wake up at 6 a.m. Like, I got to get stuff done. I didn't wake up at 6 a.m. I woke up at 8:30. Sidebar. But I was watching the movie Wish with Asha. I think she's like a Mediterranean Disney princess or something. I just wanted to put something on so I could watch it and eat my dinner. I had a late dinner because I had a lot of work that I was doing on the back end for the website. You guys, the website is updated, by the way. Oracle Gang Baddie, go check it out. We got new things coming up. I still have services available over there, but they are higher rate because I can't do personal readings through my website as much as I'd like to anymore. A lot of the personal readings that you guys book are mini readings through memberships here on YouTube. So if you want a mini reading on YouTube, become a member of the channel. Otherwise, you do got to pay that top dollar to pull me out of that, mini reading session and pull me into a private reading for you. I do have private reading services offered, but they are higher rates. That is the highest I've ever had my rates on my website. And if you guys missed the lower rate version of me, you're not going to get her back, okay? Only because we're doing things a lot different moving forward. So just a little heads up, if you want a private reading from me, you do have to pay top dollar for it. And it is available on the website. The link is in the description box below for that. If you want a mini read every other week, definitely check out my membership. It's definitely worth it. If you get a membership here on YouTube, it's a lot more affordable and you get it on a consistent basis, and we do everybody, okay? We're on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for those readings. So it just depends on what you want and what you about and what you want to do and all that good stuff. And if you want access to me in certain ways and it's more private in those ways, it is going to have to be bookable through the link in the description box below for the website, okay? So, but I did update all those services. All right, you guys, all those services are available, and the breakdown for all those services are on my oraclegangbaddie.com. Okay, so with that being said, let's lock into my greatest of all time, because I know a lot of people were asking about that and wondering why I'm going to bed late for the last day or two. The reason why is because I have been updating things on the back end, all right, for all my OGs, newbies, and in-betweens. Now you know. All right, but with that being said, going back to what I was saying, that movie Wish, I loved it. I love that movie, okay? So far. I haven't finished watching it, but I love that movie so far. So go check it out. Maybe there's a reason why I'm telling you that, Capricorn. Let's lock into your message. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Capricorn gang? Baddies and Zodiacs up in the building. Let's lock in. You said money loves me. Ashe. Just want to fix it. Ashe. Let's get it. Hey, Chris. Thank you for the floating hearts. Top gifters, you guys. Top gifters. In the room. Chris is in the room with the floating hearts. Thank you for the jewels. I appreciate that. Let me take a sip of my tea. And let's get the tea. On your major money shift coming this May, we have the skull. The skull always reminds me of Scorpio energy, death and rebirth, transformation, endings, new beginnings. It says rough patch, borrowing money, low on cash, hospice, healer, no work, reinventing. These are all bullet points to this card. What I'm channeling from the skull is that you are no longer going to be in a rough patch, period. Something is ending for a new beginning. And this is your major money shift coming in. This is a career breakthrough. Ashe, ashe. There's something beautiful happening. Your money is healing. Your mentality around money is healing. You're no longer in a rough patch borrowing money. If you had to borrow money, you're no longer low on cash. If you were low on cash, if you didn't have any work coming in or you were unemployed, you are going to be employed. These are all beautiful versions of yourself emerging and opportunities coming in for your highest favor. Ooh, we got the butterfly again. Ooh, I love this card. This is giving Gemini energy. So now you have Gemini and Scorpio energy here. We are going into Gemini season, but with that said, we're not there yet. You guys could have Gemini in your chart, or something could be significant happening at the end of May into June, which is Gemini season. So we have here sudden change, frivolous spending, short-term loan, arts, movement, temporary jobs, and fun work. This is the bullet points of this card. This is what is metamorphosis. This is like your metamorphosis, metamorphosizing. That's what I meant to say. This is what's metamorphosizing from an ending. There's a new beginning. Something is transforming in your money, and your career breakthrough is about to happen. We have here the nugget here. The nugget says there's a small increase, but valuable info. And this is an honest assessment of the hard work, time, and energy that you have replenished, or that you had to remind yourself who the F you are. Okay. For some of you Capricorns, you get stuck with a particular mindset or particular setback or a challenge. Sometimes you get so focused on that challenge that you're not able to see the outcome. Okay. Spirit is saying you put in enough time or planning to see an outcome through. It says fresh start, steady work, and career building. For a lot of you guys, you're building solid careers. If you're self-employed, you already have a solid career that's about to have some type of small increase that leads into a larger increase. If you guys want to know how I broke down this card in more detail, check out Sagittarius's reading. Sagittarius's reading had this card, and the way that I broke it down was in relation to one of the characters from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the one who loves chocolate. It's the fat boy who loves chocolate. His name is Augustus Gloop. But there was a message within that message. And for some of you Capricorns, you heard it because we went from Sag into your reading. But for others of you who are watching this a little later, go back to the Sag reading. Even if you don't have Sagittarius in your chart, go back to that reading and look out to see how I describe this card. It's the same way I would describe it for you in your reading. Exactly the same way I said it for Sag is for you, Capricorn. So that is a beautiful message there as well. So I'm not going to repeat myself. I'll let you go back and watch it. All right. And, soak up that part of the message when I was talking about this card particularly. That was a beautiful message for you as well. We have here the skull, the butterfly, and the nugget here, telling me that you are transforming out of some type of stuck, stagnant, rough patch or energy where you had to stretch your money or borrow money or give away money. Because for some of you guys, you're not struggling with money, but maybe people around you are struggling with money, and maybe you had to give your money away. Now, with that being said, you will be replenished. The universe is telling me I'm sending you in reinforcements. Here are the ops, aka opportunities to transform any type of stuck money or any type of cycles of giving away money. Okay, I'm giving you a small increase for large results. All right, check out what I said about this nugget card again in Sagittarius's reading. It had something to do with a small win that leads into a bigger, stable win between now and August. So check that out. We have here career building. If you guys work for another company or an employer here, I'm seeing here that this steady work and that career that you've built there or whatever you've done is getting a fresh start or getting like a new version of it, or you're getting a new position, or you're getting some type of new reward or recognition for your hard work. For some of you guys, you could be retiring at and around this time from that workplace. If you're not retiring, and if it's somewhere where you just started working, for some of you guys, this card represents that you're transitioning out of something, either of a toxic workplace or not having a workplace to work at, and going into a new workplace. Okay, this new workplace or new position here is definitely going to give you a strong, steady workflow, a strong, steady income. Okay, and this fresh start is meant for you to have. There's a lot of money behind this strong, steady income. Okay, beautiful. I love this reading for you. Let's wrap it up with your cards over here. Thank you for the chili, Chris. I appreciate you. Hi, TM. Welcome into the greatest of all time read, the ghost of the chat. Last cards for my Capricorns to wrap it up, and then we're going into Aquarius. Wow, it landed on new assets. Capricorns, when I tell you, whatever it is that you really, 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 truly desired, that is an asset, a materialistic gain in this 3D world. So like a house, a car, a pool, a yard, I don't know, whatever it is that you wanted, an object or materialistic gain that is big. It's a big deal. It's a dream something of yours. It's a dream asset. Spirit is saying, I am getting you out of this rough patch so you can afford this thing. That's literally your money shift coming, starting in May. So the energy is gaining momentum in May, and it could overflow in the next course of the next few months. May, June, July, August. Woo! Lock in. Lock in. Because for some of you guys, you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say that. And that's exactly what Spirit said you're about to receive. So whatever rough patch or low on cash or not having enough to save for this, or getting not approved for the loans, or getting denied for the opportunity to have some type of asset, Spirit is saying, I healed that situation. You're about to get what it is that you wanted. Whatever it is that you visualized or put on your vision board, whatever it is that you manifested or prayed for, is going to happen. And that's on period. Ashe. Lock it in. Lock it in, because that's literally what's happening. You guys are going to be able to afford that asset that you wanted. It's a dream asset of yours. Everyone's different. Everybody dreams about different materialistic things. So whatever that is for you, I'm telling you, if you came across that reading, you are getting this. You are getting this. You're getting approved for it. You're getting it. You're affording it, etc. Wow, that's beautiful. TM shook it. Wow, that's beautiful, right? Let's lock into the next message. What do we have here for my Capricorns? Saving money. I told you. Now you're going to be able to save more money. If you saved money already in some way, shape, or form, now you're going to save more. If you were tight with money because you had to give away your money, or you were just tight with money on your own, now you're going to be able to save money because you have something better, okay? You have money to save. You're not giving your money out, maybe, if that's the case. Maybe you're creating healthier boundaries. I don't know. Your business. But Spirit is saying that's the biggest change. This is the butterfly effect. The butterfly effect, or sudden change, is money being saved. Sudden change on your frivolous spending leads to long-term money after short-term money has been had. So like I said, for some of you guys, you just been having to keep up with expenses and lifestyle changes. And, sometimes life be lifing and ish hits the fan and you don't have money for a rainy day. Spirit is saying here, now you're going to have the money for a rainy day. Now you're going to have the money to have fun with. Now you're going to have the money to invest with. Now you're going to have the money to purchase a large asset with. Okay? Like I said, you're getting large lump sums of money, or you're saving it. We have here unexpected expenses came out with it. So it's telling me you're saving money from unexpected expenses. So you may have had a lot of these things happen. This is what Spirit is saying is shifting in May, or starts to shift in May, is that you're no longer having these unexpected expenses like bombarding you, giving you a headache. Now you're able to have money, okay, in your pocket, because these unexpected expenses are obsolete. This is your affirmation for the read. My unexpected expenses are obsolete. Those unexpected expenses are obsolete. They no longer exist. Period. Because They just don't. Okay. And that's what Spirit is saying is suddenly changing in your life. You now get to save up the money that you want. Wow. That's beautiful. And what else do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. ROOC11. Ashe. We have here follow-up. Yep. A follow-up. What's interesting about this card is that for some of you guys, you're following up on some type of endeavor or some type of application. You may have applied for somewhere to work or applied for something to have. Okay, whatever this is, it feels like you're going to receive it. Okay, it's a fresh start. I'm also seeing here follow up being the words used in more of like a different way, like follow up, like. Spirit is saying here that you're going to be able to rise, okay? A follow-up is like rising to the occasion. So for me right now, with the way that Spirit wants me to interpret this is that you're rising to some type of occasion or rising to some type of endeavor or ground this, Spirit. Ground this message. What are you saying about Capricorns when you say when you use follow-up as the definition of rising to an occasion? What do you mean by that? Wow, you got the Lion card. You could have Leo in your chart. Spirit is saying rising to the occasion. Lion, the Leo is the son of the Zodiac. It's also the leader, okay? It's also the one that's confident or the confidant, okay? I'm seeing here the one who shines because the sun is a star. And I'm seeing here the action, the focus. Like, you know, when wild animals, especially like lions, they focus on their prey. This lion looks focused. So you're rising to a place where you've taken the necessary action to put yourself in this leadership position. I'm hearing that you already know that you're going to receive this. It's just only a matter of time. Spirit is saying you already know. A lot of you guys, you already know you're going to receive this because you've already taken action. You've kept your eyes on the prize. It's giving... Who is that girl? Violet Beauregard in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. I don't know why I'm channeling that movie so hard. It started off with Sage's reading. Now it's overflowing into yours. But maybe it's because you need to go back and watch that because they got the Nugget card as well. But now I'm getting the other character. Keep your eyes on the prize, Violet. It was the thing. It was the phrase that her mother always said. Keep your eyes on the prize. That's what you did. You kept your eyes on what it is that you were praying for. Just like a lion prays for their kill, you're praying for a win. Wow. So you get the follow-up that you wanted from Spirit. You get to rise to something because that's what you wanted from the universe, God's voice creator, Spirit. That's what you wanted for yourself. A sincere wish will be granted. Yo, that's crazy. That's literally what I just channeled. I'm screaming. You remember that? You remember that meme where the girl's like she does that. She does that feeling, that sound because she's frustrated. This is you being excited. You want to scream so bad because some wish has been granted, but you're trying to internalize it, but you're also trying to recognize the celebration of it. So it's like maybe you're at work and something happens where you're so happy and you just have to scream, but you can't. So you're like internally, you're screaming or trying to keep your scream on the low. For some of you guys, you may be out in public when this happens. You may be around certain people that you just don't want to feel embarrassed if it's in your personal life. Or literally you may scream. You may be around like a spouse or a friend or someone where you're like, ah! Like you're literally screaming, guess what happened? Like I'm hearing a sincere wish is being granted. Like I said, rising to the occasion. Wow, that's fire. I love this for you. And then you have the rose on the bottom of the deck, which is my romance card, but it coming out for career means that you're going to have union with something that you are really passionate about. Okay, so it could be a passionate endeavor or position, or you could just have a lot of passion for what it is that you represent or you're getting recognized for. So there's something about your heart chakra being activated, something about roses. You could have a rose tattoo like me, or you could have been given roses recently. For some of you, needles could be significant. Maybe you find a needle. This is going to be a double confirmation, or you have a hole in your clothing that you need to get tailored or sewn or something. So that could be very significant. For some of you guys, you see the reference of Leo zodiac sign a lot, or you see the reference of lions, okay? So that could be a picture or a charm or like some type of, something on someone's t-shirt or someone talking about lions or a documentary you come across or something. So if you're seeing any of these symbols, it's double confirming this message was for you and is for you, okay? So it's still pending. Also, Leo talks about August, okay? So I would say that between now and August, same as Sagittarius, you must have Sag in your chart somewhere. But the same message as Sagittarius, like I said, between May and August, they have something building for them. And so do you, Capricorn. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, so we're going to lock that in for you. So that Leo season will be coming in August. So that's how I reference that, okay, as a symbol for you or double confirmation. With that being said, my greatest of all time, I'm signing out of your reading and we're going into my Aquabots. Where is my Aquarius? Where are my Aquarius gang biddies and zaddies up in the building? Lock in. Let's get it. Paris, yes, fixated. Your middle name is Rose, ROOC. That's beautiful. I didn't know that. Oh, we be vibing. I'm seeing the tower coming out. The tower is a beautiful energy for you, Aquarius. We're going to see where it takes us. All right, we'll see if it pops out again on its own. But let's lock into my Aqua gang. What do we have here for my Aquabots? Where's my Aquarius gang biddies and zaddies? After Aquarius is Pisces. So we'll be into your reading soon. I'm going to give it a good shuffle since we're tapping into these zodiac signs. I want to give it a good shuffle in between. All right. If the cards repeat, they repeat, y'all. They're meant for you. So don't negate it. Celebrate it. You feel me? All right, let's lock in. What do we have here for my Aquarius? Like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, you guys. Make sure that you are showing love on the channel so the universe shows love back to you in your real life. When you give to me, the universe gives back to you. Ashe, it's an exchange of energy. So lock in, do all the things, all right, and hype me up. Hype me up. Thank you for the sparkles. I appreciate you, Chris. Top gifter, top tier, top tier. Top tier. All right, let's get it. Hi, Bernadette. Good to see you in the chat. We have the rose. That's crazy because we got a rose in the tea leaf oracle. We got a rose in this oracle deck for Capricorn. But I didn't even start off with that with you. Aquarius, you got the rose in this oracle deck. What the heck? I didn't even know they had a rose in here. Or maybe I forgot. I don't know. It says financial relief. Being content, loving care, supportive role, job security, and growing. Ooh, there's a lot of growth here. Ooh, receiving your flowers. The major money shift incoming this May could literally come in the form of flowers. Maybe you like bombarded with flowers blossoming from the trees outside, nearby your workplace or your home or on your drive. For some of you guys, you're bombarded with flowers, literally. Like maybe someone's showering you with flowers, okay? Maybe somebody's appreciating you, right? Showing appreciation. That could have been around Mother's Day weekend, or that could have been, that could be something coming up in May for whatever reason. Somebody wants to gift you flowers, maybe just because it's Wednesday. I don't know if you got a Joanna man in your life, but if you do, this is what it's giving, okay? So that's what we have here. It's financial relief that you are receiving as this money shift incoming this May. It's a career breakthrough. It's a supportive role for some of you guys. Some of you guys, it's just job security. It's a lot of growth, whether you're self-employed or employed elsewhere. I don't know your business. Book a personal. All right. We also have treasure. Hoo-hoo. That is what you are. Hoo-hoo. You're my shining star. That's what it's giving, Aquarius. And you guys know you're the stars of the Zodiac, okay? You know you guys are the stars of the tarot decks. So, yeah, Aquarius, you poured into yourself and it's pouring back into you. You poured into the collective. You poured into other people, family members, friends, employers, workplace. You poured into your own business, your clients, your customers, whatever you poured into. I'm just giving you examples, but whatever you poured into, that is exactly why this treasure chest is just for you, okay? Hoo-hoo. Period. Because you're a shining star, okay? Worry-free finances is what this card says. Money in reserves, so saved up money, 401ks, things like that. I'm also seeing here excess, an excess of it, not a limitation, an excess. We also have executive, sales, planning, and hidden talent. Beautiful energies here, okay? So whatever it is that you do, talent, skill, or ability-wise, or a position of work, or if you're your own business owner, there's a lot of treasure in that. There's a lot of hidden treasure in that. There's a lot more blessings where that came from. There is a money shift coming here that is going to open up this treasure chest, aka open up more worry-free financial gain. Wow. I'm just taken back. I'm taken aback, okay? This is beautiful. Hi, Peaceful Peach. Thank you for being here. I like that name. Let's lock in. You just got fresh petunias. Oh, I love that. I love flowers. Flowers are like everything for me. We have here the watch. It's time to profit. Divine timing. Seize the moment. Waiting period. Laid off or temporary work is done. Done with the sun done. So Spirit is saying here, your biggest career breakthrough is that you're not going to have no waiting period. You're not going to have no stuck energy. If you've been feeling stagnant with your money or your position or your own business, you're not going to be feeling like that. Okay. You're going to be profiting. You're going to be seizing the moment for opportunities. You're going to be receiving all this because it's divinely timed. All right. Divine timing is here on the clock. And this is a pocket watch. For some of you guys, you have a pocket watch or you see one as a symbol, as double confirmation that this is your read. For some of you guys, you see like a little treasure chest. It could be a sticker, an emoji. It could be on someone's charm, Pandora bracelet, necklace. It could be on someone's t-shirt. It could be like a little treasure chest that maybe you see at the store while you're shopping. Maybe you at just a regular dollar store and they got a cute little treasure chest and you're like, oh my God, that's so cute. And then you're like, oh my God, that was in OGB's read. I need to go back and watch my reading. That was double confirmation, period. That's what I mean by these things. For some of you guys, you're getting gifted literally roses, or you're being bombarded with types of flowers that make you feel good, like how roses feel to someone when they're receiving them. Okay. So it could be any type of flower here. There's a lot of growth. Okay, and whatever it is that you are receiving or whatever it is that you do this coming May, there's a career breakthrough. It's about dang time. I'm getting in a minute. I'm going to need a sentimental man or woman to pump me up. I'm getting that energy, okay? Feeling flossy in my Balenciaga, okay? I don't know what you guys are buying, but it looks like you are in that top tier receiving energy, okay? It's giving classy, okay? Bougie, ratchet, okay? Okay, that's what it's giving. So I don't know what it is that you're doing, or you have done, but it's leading to a lot of prosperity, and it's in this time right now. Seize the moment, because now is the time. It's divinely timed to start happening in May. So that's what I'm seeing here with that pocket watch energy. What else do we have here to close out Aquarius's read? This is a fire reading. Okay, period. This is a fire reading. Oh, by the way, somebody could be really, well, two things. Someone could be really, three things. Someone could be really attracted to pearls, okay? Or someone's name is Pearl, okay? Someone's attracted to pearls, or someone's name could be Pearl. I'm also seeing here someone could be going to the beach or is attracted to seashells or has seashells on their bracelet or on their necklace or on some type of object that you wear, or that you see seashells and you find one and you pick it up. For some of you, disco balls are significant. Something about a disco ball. So this could be a celebration, a party, or a disco ball that you literally see, and that's double confirmation you have treasure. Okay, you have untapped treasure. Okay, so what does that mean? You have hidden treasure that's about to be revealed in due course time. And so Spirit is saying now's the time. Now's the time for that to pop open, to pop off. All right, so you're receiving some type of growth, okay? Financial growth, specifically worry-free finances. Beautiful. I love this for you. We're going to lock that in. Ashe, ashe. For my Aquariuses, my Aquabats. Let's get it. You say you just realized next to your bed you have a little mini treasure chest? Paris. Why is this reading so for you? It's so catered to you, man. Like, it's crazy. It's so catered to you, boo. That was literally the message. Like, what? Of course. And that's on period. Cause what? Yes, girl. Lock in. Listen. Don't waste no time, you guys. Lock in. We have here the vacation card. For some of you guys, you have money to go on vacation. Holy smokes. I almost cussed. You got me cussing in the chat. Aquabats, you have me cussing in the chat. Or you almost did. I didn't really cuss, okay? But you almost did. Holy smokes. Look at this. Money tree and vacation. I literally was about to say, you're going to be having money to take vacation. And then I flipped over this card and it's the freaking tree. Somebody has a money tree. Somebody has literally that type of tree, a money tree. Those are hard to take care of. I tried to have one and she died. Whatever. You guys have a money tree, or you're being drawn to one. Maybe you need to get one. Maybe you need to get more plants in your home. Very good idea. Real plants, not the fake ones, the real ones, okay? get those. For some of you guys, you need to go outside and sit underneath a tree and say, Ashe, I accept this reading that OGB did for me because I know that I have this prosperity of money coming into me in the time right now, in this divine moment right now. I know I have this money coming towards me, coming into me. Wow. You guys, it's growth. We talked about that. It says growing here on the card. It's growth. So now you got the flower and the tree. So not only do you have something blossoming in the springtime, you have more where that came from with this tree, this treasure, this money growth. Wow. Something about treasuring a tree, cherishing growth. For some of you guys, oh my God. For some of you, this growth is like generational wealth, like in the long run. Like in the long term, you have money that before you leave this earth, you pass down to someone. You made a lot, so you pass down to someone who you feel like is deserving out of it. It could be your family member or someone who you consider family. You give them your assets, your money. You could be like 95 years old and you about to go soon and you literally lock that in for them. So that could be the hidden treasure. For some of you, Aquariuses, you don't realize that someone has you in their will. And this is a little morbid, but I will say the hidden treasure for some of you is in the will of someone, and they hid it because you were their favorite and they didn't want nobody else to have this money. The gag is you're someone's favorite. You're blessed and highly favored. I'm literally screaming. So it's not going to say that they're going to pass, but it is going to say that when it is their time to go, this is going to surprise you because you don't know who it is. You don't know where it's coming from. Okay. For some of you, you know what I just heard? For some of you, this is going to be so controversial, but for some of you guys, the person who has your name in their will, they're not even related to you. That's literally what I just heard. For some of you guys, it's someone who just felt soul connected to you. And people are going to be, when this person goes and these people read who's on the will, people are going to be pissed off. Yes, they are. They're going to be ticked. They're going to be rocked. They're going to be like, oh, so-and-so. Oh, I'm so sorry you passed. Let's look at the will. What? And then it's you. I'm screaming. And then it's you. Debt paid. They gave it to you. You're not even related, bro. I can't. This is in the future, though. Okay? Oh, and bottom of the deck, by the way, it says huge decisions. So that just sums up that debt paid. Like, it was a huge decision for them to do that for you, but they felt soul tied to you. When people feel soul ties, man, when people feel soul ties, they will give away a business or some type of asset or some type of large lump sum to somebody because they feel tied to them. They don't have to pass away to do that. For others, they do put people in the will, okay? And when they do go, and they know that their time will come, and when their time comes, they will have, it go to somebody who they feel like is deserving of it. A lot of you Aquariuses, I don't know what you did, but you got somebody not related to you giving you something that their family members is like mind blown. They're like, why didn't we get that? What did they do? What is happening here? I'm so upset. Like, bye. People gonna be mad, bro. I can't. A little morbid of a message, but, still a good one. All right. Whoa. We have here multitasking, paying bills, saving money. Wow. You're going to be able, this is good. It's clarifying the watch card. Spirit is saying your time now to profit is happening. And because you are having a lot of growth with your money and kind of like laid back a little bit, a little more relaxed, worry-free. This is worry-free finances, worry-free finances. That's literally what this card said. You see it? That's crazy. Worry-free finances. That's kind of like the same message within these two cards. The reason first of all, you're getting this, but the reason why you're multitasking is because you're investing whatever it is that you gain as far as growth into multiple streams of income. A lot of you Aquariuses are smart about how to invest your money. It's multiple properties or streams of income. Something could be digital or more in real life, okay? Maybe a real life asset or some type of business, okay? Whatever it is that you're creating or whatever it is that you plan on doing with this money or this gain, you're able to pay your bills and save money at the same time. This is not the type of investment that you make and then you're like, money is tight, you got to wait till the next paycheck because whoop-de-whoop, and you know, you have goals and dreams that you're trying to hit. No, this is being comfortable enough to invest into this, pay your bills, and also save money for other things. This is that type of money. I can't make this up. Look, listen, you don't have to believe me. Just lock in. Like the video, hype the video, and subscribe to the channel and watch it happen. Watch it happen. All right, so with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. We're going to go into my Pisces. Let's lock into my Pisces. Thank you, Aquabots. Roll out. Okay, we're locking into Pisces, gay biddies, and zitties up and down. All right, we're going to get their message for their highest good. Ashe, ashe. What do we have here for my Pisces, gang, biddies, and zadies? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source, for the highest good. What do we have here for my Pisces? Drop your zodiac signs down in the chat. Let me know you're here. You're ready for the read. You're in the room and all that good stuff. All right, let's lock in. Let's get it. Let's say, what do we have here for my Pisces? Hey. Hey, Pisces. Paris is sticking around for her Pisces moon. Ashe. I know that's right. Hi, Vinay. Good to see you in the chat. Beautiful. I have all my beautiful baddies in the chat. Wow. I like your profile pictures, you guys. They're so cute. All right, so let's lock in. Let's get it. What do we have here for my Pisces when it comes to their major money shift coming this May? The momentum gaining this May for their career breakthrough. What do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. Ashe, ashe. Let's get it. Let's say for my Pisces, last reading of the day. We made it. We be vibing. All right, I don't know how long I've been on this chat stream, but we're almost done. We're almost done. Thank you for making it, you guys. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. What's the major money shift coming in this May? Career breakthrough for my Pisces. Ashe, ashe. Let me take a sip of my tea, too. What's happening with their career finances and the relationship to money, honey? What do we have here for my Pisces? Whoa, first card out. And it flew out so gracefully. And it's, of course, the butterfly card. There's some type of transformation here happening. Sudden change with your money. Oh, get excited. This is the biggest money shift. Career breakthrough. It says a sudden change. Your frivolous spending, over. Your short-term loan, done. You're going to have long-term loans. You're going to be able to spend frivolously and not have to be like, I shouldn't have bought that. You're going to be able to buy 3 of everything, right? So there's something about more flexibility with your spending, your money. There's a sudden change in short term that turns into long term. We also have here that you could be in the careers of arts, entertainment, movement. Some type of temporary job turns into a full-time job. For some of you guys, work is fun. Maybe your workplace is fun, okay? Thank you for the 6-7, Chris. Thank you for the gift in the chat. He sent me a gift. 6-7 gift on YouTube. That's crazy that they have that gift. That's cute. So we have here this energy, okay, of fun work, okay? You guys have already fun with your workplace or you're about to. I don't know if you're self-employed or employed elsewhere, but take it how it resonates. It's going to be different for all. Pisces, this is Gemini energy as well. You could have Gemini in your chart or you need to go back and watch the Gemini reading for whatever reason. Maybe there's another message there for you. With that being said, let's lock into the next message. For my Pisces, what do we have here for Pisces? Biggest money shift coming this May. Career breakthrough. Coins. Blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings on blessings. Period. Lock in. Nuggets. Wow. Wow. I like this card because I was talking a lot about the nugget energy in Sagittarius's reading. I went into the whole Willy Wonka spiel on Augustus Gloop. If you know what I'm talking about and which Willy Wonka character that was, you'll know. If you don't know, go find out. Even if you don't have Sagittarius in your chart. I held up this card and watch just for what this card means. Just for what this card means. You don't need to watch for their other cards that they got. Just for this card, you need to watch Pisces. Because Sagittarius, you could have in your chart or you just need to go watch so I can break down this card better for you. Go back to that. I won't, talk your ears off about this card, but I went deep into their reading with what this card meant and it was freaking beautiful. It was freaking amazing. It was awesome. So you definitely want to hear that. All right. So with that being said, we have the coins, the butterfly, the coins, and the nugget. Okay. So we have here the sudden change in your money in whatever field or industry that you're in. And it's showing me here, money is coming in, wealth, good investments, sales and finance, getting a raise, a lucky time, or a lucky break here. Like I said, you could be self-employed or you could be employed elsewhere. There's more money coming in. We also have here the nugget, okay? This could be a nugget of advice or wisdom or clarity or creativity that you receive, okay? So not only is there money, but there's also intelligence attached to it. Smart money, smart moves, working smarter, not harder, okay? So I'm seeing here a small increase that turns into a valuable long-term increase, okay? And this card, I talked about something small that turns into a big gain. Very, very much of a surprise to you. Just like I was breaking it down in Sagittarius' reading. Like I said, watch that Sag reading. We have here, there's a fresh start in steady work and career building happening for you, this career breakthrough for May, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here. Bottom of the deck, this is the prophecy, okay? This is meant to happen for you and only you. I don't care who anybody else is, but wherever your Pisces placement is and why you're watching this particular reading in your Pisces placement that you're watching for, Spirit is saying it's prophesied for you to receive this message. It is prophesied for you to have this incoming money shift and this career breakthrough. Why? Because you deserve it. Why? Because you work hard for it. Why? Because you were patient for it. Why? Because you're going to be intelligent with this win. Ashe. And we lock that in. Okay. So paperwork, contracts, learning as you go, writing, taking a class, education, and law. One of those things or all of those things can mean something to you. Doesn't have to, but it can. All right. It can, and it probably will mean something to you. But I am seeing here mainly that for a lot of you Pisces in general, will be signing a new contract or some type of paperwork, and this small little something or this small little signature makes you big coin. Okay. This is the biggest sudden change that you're happening in a career field or industry or a workplace, okay? Whether you are self-employed or employed elsewhere, okay? That's what I'm seeing here. Beautiful energy. This is prophesied for you. For some of you guys, you've had dreams of this, literal dreams that you have at night. You've had literal dreams of this happening. For some of you guys, you've visualized things like this since you were a child all the way into adult life, okay? So I am seeing here that for some of you, this prophecy is prophesied by your own imagination. A lot of you guys are the dreamers of the Zodiac sign. So you literally had dreams or you literally had visions. Or for some of you guys, you just daydreamed or you made a vision board if that's the case. Those things are coming to fruition. Ashe, ashe. Beautiful. I'm hearing someone is getting approved for the loan to have some type of big asset, okay? A career shift or a change could lead to more money as well if it's not a loan. These things are going to be able to be had because there's something already written for you or that you wrote yourself through imagination, through your mind, through your spiritual connection to source. You never lost that. Pisces, you guys are the wisest, oldest zodiac sign of the zodiac sign wheel. You're also wise souls. Now, following your intuition could not be your best suit, but also you learn a lot from not following your intuition. Spirit says, I want you to be in flow now. I don't want you to swim against the grain. I want you to follow your intuition, and I want you to receive this nugget of opportunity. It's a contract. It is a commitment. It is a piece of paperwork that you are signing for more coin. Read everything, okay? Read everything, terms, agreements, fine print, etc., the requirements, the responsibilities. If you don't know how to read contracts, copy paste some of those things into a chat GBT so it can break it down to you what it means and what the loopholes are and how you could change and adjust the contract to suit you better, okay? You don't always have to say yes or sign a contract just because you received one. Most of the time, people don't really read the contract and they sign it, and people who are offering them a contractual agreement, they just expect people to scroll through, skim through it, and then sign it without looking, okay? Spirit is saying, I want you to look. I want you to copy paste in the chat GBT to understand your contract and to also find anything that you feel like doesn't honor you so you can honor yourself. And when you sign it, you and whoever it is that gave you the contractual agreement is both in the same space and the same level headspace. There's no hidden agendas. There's no hidden information, okay? So Spirit is saying to keep yourself in alignment and balance. Please, please, please read everything, okay? Spirit is saying this is for you though. This contract, this agreement is for you. It is negotiable. For some of you guys who don't know how to negotiate or you're too shy to, or you don't think that there's opportunity to, you can negotiate this. This opportunity only wants you. It doesn't want anybody else, or it wouldn't have came to anybody. It would have came to you. It would have came to somebody else. The reason why it's coming to you is because it's for you, okay? Blessed and highly favored energy. Blessed and highly favored Ashe. All right, let's get it. What else do we have here? You say you have a knot in your stomach. Amen to that. I'm screaming. Paris is in the chat feeling it heavy. Migdalia, thank you so much for the jewels. Top gifters, top tier. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, guys. I appreciate you. We have here toxic workplace environment. For some of you guys, the sudden change is that you're able to finally get out of a toxic workplace environment. For some of you guys, it's a toxic personal life position that you're in. So it could be a family member. It could be a group of people, a social group of some sort. It could be a network. It could be a workplace environment. It could be a partner. Okay. So for some of you guys, it's more personal. For others of you guys, it's more in a professional setting that something is toxic. Okay. And that is the biggest change. Okay. For some of you guys, it's your toxic mindset. Okay. But I don't think that this is the mindset. I really do feel like there's like someone physically around you, or there's a group setting, like a social group or a network that is around you. If it's not just one person, if it's a group, then it's a group. But I'm seeing here that you are suddenly moving out of that to receive more abundance, more coin here. Okay. Beautiful energy. Beautiful, beautiful. What else do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Source. For Pisces, performance evaluation. You're going to, I almost cuss. You're going to tick a lot of people off because whatever it is that you're receiving, especially if it's in another workplace, if this is not you working for yourself, but this is you working elsewhere, this performance evaluation gives you a lot of coin, gives you a lot of money, a lot of recognition or success, money or title or position. Whatever this is, people are going to be looking at you sideways. Why'd you get it and they didn't? Oh, bye. They gotta go. Why did I get it and you didn't? You need to ask yourself that question. I don't know. I don't know your life. I don't know your life. Like, these people have the audacity. Bye. They got a girl. Okay. Bottom of the deck. For some of you guys, you're self-employed. Your performance evaluation comes from your clients and customers. That's where more money is coming from. For some of you guys, you're going viral for a product, good, or service that you provide. That is the biggest shift in May. You're going to be surprised at that. A lot of you guys don't see it coming. You've done a lot of work all the way up until this point, and you're like, I still haven't gotten what I desire. I still haven't gotten that big, large lump sum, that big money, that big win, that big asset. I still haven't got that. When are things going to change? I don't understand. Guess what, Pisces? You won't understand real quick. You won't learn today that it had to happen in May. Oh, bye, girl. Bye, boy. I'm just rhyming for fun. But there is a lucky break here. You're getting some type of raise in sales, orders, clients and customers, good reviews, 5-star energy. It's giving 5-star. Ashe, ashe. 5-star energy, okay? 5-star. It's giving money coming in, generational wealth long term because of this money coming in now, okay? And also good investments. A lot of you guys want to use your money to help the collective, or use your money to help a family dynamic, or use your money to build more businesses or more properties or whatever it is that you want. You're getting the performance evaluation and the lucky break you needed in order to raise these areas of your life, you know, in order to give and grow in these areas of your life that you want to, you know, start or evolve in. Because for a lot of you Pisces, you have multiple things that you want to do. Entrepreneur, it's telling me I have multiple dreams, I have multiple goals or multiple things that I want to do, multiple streams of income that I want or that I already have. This is what Spirit is saying. What's shifting in May is this career breakthrough. You don't see it coming. A lot of you guys are blinded to this, and you've been blinded to this on purpose, okay? It's not because Spirit was testing you. It was because the people around you couldn't receive the blessing too, because Spirit knows that you like to share, you like to be giving, you like to provide, right? And so Spirit is saying some of these people can't receive your blessing or even be around breathing the same air of your blessing when you receive this. So you do have to receive this more in private, away from these people or this group or this person, okay? There's somebody toxic or a toxic group around you that you're needing to receive this away from them. Even if they're not fully out of your life, you just need to receive it away from them, okay? Something about being distant from the devils of life, okay? Being distant from the demons, okay? You trigger other people's demons, okay? Ooh, bonus card, bonus tea. Period. It literally says here, lucky break. And we kept saying that. So lucky break, gambling, good fortune, chance, finances, something outdoors could be related, risky business, and surprises. Wow. This is positive energy. Like I said, it was prophesized for you to have a lucky break. You are blessed and highly favored, but not everybody can win when you're winning. Not everybody can breathe the air that you're breathing when you're winning, okay? They need to keep a level of distance. You receive this blessing when you're away from the people who are toxic to you. It could be toxic family members. It could be a toxic workplace environment. It could be a toxic partner. You're away from this when you receive this. And then you reevaluate, do I want to be back tied into the loop of these people, or do I want to keep them from a distance? Because me receiving this from far away happened for a reason. I didn't receive this up close with them in my energy. That says something. 6, 7. You're going to have to make decisions. Okay, you're going to have to make decisions. 6, 7. Okay, that's what it's giving. Lock into the next message. Lisa, you're seeing 777. That's beautiful. That's a good angel number. Katrina, thank you for being here. Yes, hit that replay. All right, let's get it. Hi, Jazzy. Thank you for being here. Yes, exactly. You just saw that quote that said, know who your Judas and who your Peters are. Exactly. For those of you who know, you know. For those of you who didn't know, the more you know. Okay, that's what it's giving. We have here pay bills, okay? This small increase that you're receiving that leads to larger gains, the book, the knowledge to more abundance here. This is the knowledge to more abundance. This small win or this small level of success Spirit is showing you is telling you about the toxic work environment or toxic person or the group of people that you could be kind of evaluating yourself from a distance, because you're like, wait, I make more money or I do well or I get more blessings when these people aren't around me, or when I'm removed from the situation or removed from this person or removed from this workplace and doing something else. Spirit is saying, take note of that, okay? That knowledge is telling you why you are so prosperous and you're not meant to be around those people, okay? So that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. Not going to be for all. For those of you who that time has already came and went, then you may have already created healthy boundaries. But for others of you, you're going to have to make decisions sooner than later, okay? Because there's certain things being revealed to you in May. Not only your blessings are being revealed, but also how you receive those blessings and when and who was around you and who wasn't. Know who your Judas is and who your Peters are. Ashe. So we have here pay bills. Nugget. Okay. You have a little nugget of financial increase to pay certain bills. And that is the sign that there is more money and nuggets of opportunity or nuggets of literally financial gain where that came from, where you could steadily pay your bills with ease. If that is going to be your affirmation, that is your affirmation. I steadily pay my bills with ease. Ashe. That could be your affirmation for those of you who are struggling with that. Okay. That's what I have here. Some of you guys could be unemployed. You're going to get hired and able to pay these bills. Okay. So some of you guys, you have a fresh start and steady work coming in from a new career opportunity. Okay. So something you applied for gets, approved, or somewhere where you went to an interview for gets, you get hired. Okay. Basically you get hired. Okay. The biggest change happening for you. Wow. Bottom of the deck is the money tree. Yeah. There's a lot of growth. This is prophesized for you to have growth. And we have the clover. So more green. Green could be significant to you. Something about your heart chakra. Something you're passionate about. That's the thing that pops off, is whatever it is that you've been doing that you're passionate about. One more card, Spirit, for my Pisces. One more card, Spirit, for my Pisces. Thank you for the gifts, Lisa. Top gifters. Thank you. I appreciate you. We got Unique in the chat. Good to see you back. You can always hit that replay. Ashe. We have here receipts. Wow. For some of you guys, it's bookkeeping. You're going to be able to do your taxes with ease. You're going to be signing those contracts and paperwork that you need to in order to have the receipts to your own business or your business plan, to your own position at work if it involves a W-2 form. For some of you guys, you are individual sole proper. What is that called? Proprietors? I don't know the legal term for being your own LLC. But for some of you guys, you have your own business. You run your own thing and you have an LLC attached. So you're going to be keeping more track of that bookkeeping to, or hiring someone to do it to stay on track. Okay. So I am seeing that being your biggest career move. That is going to lead you into more money. Okay. You being organized like that leads you into more money. That's what they're saying. They're saying get on top of that or start doing that. We also have here, as you're doing that, you're able to fix your finances, maybe even your credit or your debt. If you find that you were in debt, okay? If you find that you were having frivolous spending or you weren't able to afford something, Spirit is saying when you do this, it's prophesized for you to receive this. A new house, car, a new boat, a yacht, a new vacation, a new property, okay? A new apartment. I don't know what it is that you want. That's new asset wise, materialistic gain. It's a big purchase. You're able to afford a big purchase because you're doing what you need to do to get right with your documents, your money. The reason why you're doing that could be something that you feel more intuitively guided to do, but you've been putting off. Spirit is saying do that. The major money shift is coming this May, and it leads into the next course of the next months, June, July, and August. Okay, there's a career breakthrough happening that overflows into the next months because you set yourself up for success. For those of you who already did this, you have success in May. For others of you who are getting started with this, you have success in May flowing into the next course of a few months. Summertime could be very, very prosperous and significant for you, Pisces. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up. This is going to be your reading, Pisces. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. We're going to wrap it up because I got to get to personal bookings that some of you guys have booked at the beginning of May. Some of you guys booked readings I got to get back to. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up to get back to those. If you guys would like to know any of my services or become a member of the channel, you guys get mini readings if you're a member of the channel. You guys also have readings available on my site, but they are very much more, I would say, in order to have more access to me, it's gonna cost you. Okay, so you have both of those options. They're linked in the description box below. All right, so depending on what kind of reading you would like, will depend on what you want to invest into moving forward, a membership or something on my website. My website is now fully up to date. Check out the services there, and I will see you in the next live stream. You guys, we have a live stream tonight. Love reading, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So lock in, like the video, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, continue to hype up my channel videos, and all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next live stream. Take care. Best of abundance to you as always. Ashe, 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 ashe. Bye.